Mr. 9. I'ma get busy in this motherfucker. You know that my name T Dizzy. Blowing all night, baby. Until the speakers blow. Why you ain't speaking, ho? You think you Jesus, ho? Well, I'ma let you know. You can kiss my big brown round and go downtown like Julie Brown. I'm a clown on this microphone. What's up, homie? But homie, don't play that shit, dog. You know me. I come in with the force like my name Obi. Or better yet, Kobe, you from Missouri, better show me some ass, bitch. Cause like Reebok, I'm a classic type of nigga that's known for putting niggas in caskets. A saint like Jim Haslett. But if you keep fucking round, I'ma kick your ass, you bastard. I'm a G. I'm still a G. And you know I don't play that shit. If you a G, don't say that shit. Come on, cause from the I'm still a G. And you know I don't play that shit. If you a G, don't say that shit. Come on, cause from the and ain't no middle ground. Niggas popping off at the lip. I got to get them now. Spit at them. Spit. Your girl don't like it, well then fuck you, bitch. Rich is the way that I see myself. So drunk in the club, I might pee myself. Can't be nobody else, gotta be myself. You might claim to be a G, but I'm a G myself. Then he say they got wealth, but me, I'm trying to stack that. Either on the mic slinging raps or where the crack at. So if I have to resort to that, you know I packs that 9 in the back of my Georgia Tech yellow jacket. And robbing fools for they baguettes. You fucking faggot, you better be glad it ain't that bad yet. Cause if it was, you would get it. He, Mr. Marbury on the streets, baby. I'm still a G. And you know I don't play that shit. If you a G, don't say that shit. Come on, cause from the 365, I'm still a G. And you know I don't play that shit. If you a G, don't say that shit. Come on, cause from the Alpha and Omega, but I don't sci-fi. T-Dog is a wise guy, and I holler west side whenever I ride by. You niggas say you want it? Come on, dog, I got time to serve you. Not with a cherry on top, cause when I pop my Glock, I'm raising about the spot. Don't get upset, dog, you know how it goes. I don't love you hoes, I'm at the dope. Rolling with 4-4, automatic, 4 niggas with 4 triggers. 5 niggas challenge, but it took 6 to come get us. Old Pete Rose niggas be claiming they hard hitters like Roberto Alomar. My gas, they all spitters. Even though my dog stay in some dirt, we all diggers. Gold miners in San Francisco with all 49 of us. So don't be trying to bust, cause if you do, I'ma bust and cuss and kick dust, baby. I'm still a G. And you know I don't play that shit. If you a G, don't say that shit. Come on, cause from 365, I'm still a G. And you know I don't play that shit. If you a G, don't say that shit. Come on, cause from 365, I'm still a G. And you know I don't play that shit. Still a G. Don't say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, cause from again. 365, I'm still a G. And you know I don't play that shit. If you a G, just don't say that shit. You know what I'm saying? From again. I'm still a G. From the you know I don't play that shit. If you a G, just don't say that shit. Come on, cause from again. I'm still a G. Yeah, and you know I don't play that shit. If you a G, don't say that shit. Come on, cause from
You already know what it is. It's your guy L Selector back at it again. And tonight we got a special one. Shout out to the one and only Louis in the building. What's going on, Louis,
Yo,
bro?
what's
How you
up?
doing?
I'm pretty fine. I'm doing
What's
pretty
going on,
fine.
bro? You there?
Yeah, hold up. Yeah. Oh, can you hear me? Yo,
Yep.
Yo, can
What's
you hear me?
going on, bro? Yeah,
All
I
right.
can hear you, bro. You hear me, bro?
Yeah.
All right, man. What's going on, bro? How you doing, bro?
I'm pretty good. We're not fine on this go to bit.
Yeah, bro. Stuff. This is long overdue, man. Know what I mean? There's too much talk going on. ESPN's running their mouth as usual. You know how that goes, right?
Bro,
They're
like it
running their
feels
mouth.
like ESPN, they get paid and like they just have like a telegrapher and like they basically read off that. They don't like go off their own,
Nah, I agree
what I
with
mean?
you
ESPN
100%, bro.
definitely has the telegrapher thing.
Yeah, ESPN's on that silly time frame, bro. They keep. So we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty of this. You see what I'm saying? Because you know what? Enough is enough, man. Like people keep talking, We have stats to back up what we're talking about tonight. Like we're not gonna just be talking out of our ass. We're gonna be looking at some of the statistics too to prove exactly the truth on why one is better than the other. This isn't bashing. Let's be real. We know both guys are great. We know both guys are great, but we're
Yeah.
gonna figure out exactly who is the greater one at the end of the day.
And right, yeah, Anthony, you cannot call LeBron James Michael Jordan no, because there'll only ever be one Michael Jordan, one
I
like
agree.
one Kareem, one LeBron, one Bill Russell. There'll never be like you can what I mean. Everybody is their own
Exactly.
player. Don't compare. Everyone is their own player.
But ESPN though, right? They like to compare, contrast. They like to say this. They pretend like, you know, LeBron James is the best thing since sliced bread and cheese. Not saying he's not the great, but at the same time, we're gonna get down to the bottom of this. We're gonna get down to the nitty gritty, man. We're not even gonna play around with this one, man. You see what I'm saying? Like I got stats pulling up. I'm gonna pull up some of the statistics soon, so people can actually see what we're talking about, et cetera, et cetera. You see what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
this is just
yeah, but so
ridiculous, man.
yeah, but like some stats though they don't cover this season. So like that if says he been All-Star game 18 times, right? Right, I think that was like I forgot how
Yeah,
many times he been All-Star game. No, because like some websites don't like have it updated for the
no,
season.
I
So
agree. I agree with you 100%. Yeah, some of the websites don't have it updated. Um, yeah, you're right. You're right on that. You are 100% right on that. And we're gonna get down to that. We're gonna get. And honestly, anyone wants to jump in the stream, yo, the link is there, so you could jump in. You could chime in. You could tell us your take. You could tell us who do you think is the better player. Salute to the one, the only. Shouts to salute. Yeah, salute to my guy. You know what I mean? CCD, bro, over there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He said
can I say something?
he's yeah. Let me just get to this comment right
Okay.
here. Let me get to this comment. Salute to El Selector. There's only one that can be compared to Michael Jeffrey Jordan, and that is Kobe Bryant. May you rest in peace. God bless the dead, Kobe Bryant. Definitely, bro. Kobe Bryant comes from the school of Michael Jordan, bro. Like all his moves,
He
everything.
copied Mike Jordan to like the
He was
T.
literally like, yeah, a copycat to Michael Jordan. You saw a lot of too many similarities in their games. Too many. You see what I'm saying?
But I
He
feel
was
like now
probably the
because,
closest.
but I feel like now because Kobe died, people are giving him his flowers more because he died. No, 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 yeah, we
That's
can't do
you
that
know
though.
how
Like we
that
can't
is
do
though,
that. We
bro.
can't do
You know,
that.
but bro, you know how no, but you that's how society is though,
Yeah,
bro. They when you're alive, they don't they just kind of move around and pretend like you don't exist or whatever, just kind of brush you off. And then once you die, then they want to give you your flowers and they want to respect you and they want to show their love and appreciation. I wish a lot more people showed their love and appreciation for Kobe Bryant when he's actually alive. You see what I'm saying?
but no.
You feel me? But you know how it is. That's human nature for you, though. But let's get back into the topic. You're going to say something about LeBron
Oh
James?
yeah. So okay. So listen, Michael Jordan, he actually won the scoring title 10 times, and LeBron only won it only one time.
We're going to get into that, bro. We're going to get into that. You're 100% right. He did win that scoring title about 10 times, which is pretty absurd, bro. Like, Michael Jordan, bro. Some of the, yo, when I pull up these stats, bro, we're gonna see some stuff that we're just gonna be like, whoa, I didn't know Jordan was that good. Like a lot of people are gonna sit on here and say that, yo. Yeah, man, facts, brother. But respect to LeBron. I agree. We can't take one thing about as a man, from man to man. I mean, you can't take anything away, any accomplishments any man did in any of the respective field. I don't care if it's a construction worker. I don't care if it's a plumber. I don't care if it's a banker. I don't care if it's a business entrepreneur. If it's a bus driver, whatever, a scientist, whatever that man has done, you can never take away their accomplishments. But we can one thing point out who was the better at what at that respected field. And when it comes to the game of basketball, we're gonna come down to that. And we're gonna draw that down. You see what I'm saying? Like real truth. You know what I mean? Still remember when he was drafted by Charlotte and we got him for Vladdy. Yo, facts. That was that was salute to Jerry. Who was it? That was it Jerry West who pulled that off? That was a good pickup for Jerry West because the fact that Vladdy Divac was good on the Los Angeles Lakers. People forget how good Vladdy Divac was, but you know, definitely, yeah. The Lakers basically had Vladdy Divac. Lakers had Vladdy Divac, and the Charlotte Hornets had Kobe Bryant. They could have kept Kobe Bryant, but instead they ended up trading him for Vladdy Divac. And yo, that's where the legend of Kobe Bryant came. You know what I mean? Like, definitely salute to Kobe, man. Honestly, you know what I mean? Like, we're Toronto over here, so Kobe Bryant dropped 81 on us, so we're not really the biggest Kobe fans on this side, but we definitely acknowledge his greatness, his existence, and some of the stuff that he
And
was
I feel
able
like
to
some
do.
people have like a know Kobe no because of like a scandal back in like the early 2000s about him sexually assaulting
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah,
So
yeah.
people
They
like
do
they
that.
under.
They use that against him. Bro, like it's like Tom Brady. They'll sit down here and say, "Oh, deflate gate." Like, you get what I'm saying? People are
Yeah,
always going to try to whatever you do in life, the little things, even if you're acquitted, or even if you're like Tom Brady, like Kobe Bryant was acquitted of that. Tom Brady was acquitted of that. But people still use that against him. We can't even. That's the cornballs. They don't watch the sport. They don't understand even how the legal system works. But Kobe Bryant, though, salute to him. But you know what I mean? Let's get, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, good. Shout out to Toronto. Definitely, bro. Shouts to Toronto, bro. You know what I mean? For real. So yo, let's get into this, bro. Tell me some stuff. First, let's start with LeBron. Tell me some of the great stuff you like about LeBron on the court. Let's talk specifically on the court. Some of the
on
stuff
the
that you see
court.
on the court,
Okay,
like you're
so
just like amazed by
what I
on the
like with
court.
like
Only good
LeBron
stuff.
James
Hmm.
is like he's the most complete NBA player I've ever seen in my entire life. He can basically score you 50 points. He can dot you 15 like what 15 like right. So he's like he can like basically I don't know how to like explain it, but like he can just like find people. He makes other people like around him better. You know what I mean? When you play
Facts.
with him, you become like a better basketball player.
Facts. Nah, I agree with you on that. One thing about LeBron that I like, and I noticed about LeBron early, was the fact that he can get to the rack at will,
Oh
especially
yeah,
early LeBron. Early LeBron, he was like
headband
a,
LeBron. Yep,
yeah,
with the
headband LeBron. He
Cavs.
was like a freight train. He would just like bulldoze his way into the lane. His efficiency in the paint in the lane was like high level efficiency, just because of the fact that he was a freight train. Nobody can stop him. He was virtually out there playing bully ball. That's what LeBron James was doing. He was playing bully ball. You couldn't you couldn't stop him because of that. You see what I'm saying? So he can attack the paint, and he was big too. I'll give him this. He's in the weight room, so you could see either he's naturally big, anyways.
Yeah,
Like he's like a football player in the NBA. You see what I'm saying? He has a football player
yeah. I think
body in the NBA.
he's like 6'9", something like that. Right
Six
now,
nine, and then he's like what 280 or something like that,
something like
or
that.
270, 280, and it's all muscle. He's like muscle bound.
Hmm.
So because of that alone, LeBron James was able to bulldoze his way, especially in the early 2000s. LeBron James came to the NBA in 2003, 2004. That was his first year and his introduction year into the NBA. People need to realize that LeBron James, when he first came to the NBA, he already had an NBA body.
I
He was like the
remember what's the
mhm,
guy name from the Cavaliers? Right, the guy Carlos Boozer and
Carlos
some
Boozers.
and
Yep,
with all those
yep,
guys, they were saying I
yep,
don't think he can come into our team and like actually impact, but he came into
yep.
to the team and made a big
Impact
impact.
immediately. That's the one thing that was great about LeBron. LeBron James came into the NBA and immediately made an impact. His presence was felt. I think by his second year, he was already in the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken. His second year, he already led his team to the playoffs. So he
And he
came
went
into the league.
and he went to like 10 straight NBA finals.
Exactly. We're gonna get into that too. But like his early beginnings, he came straight into the league, and off the jump, he was on attack mode. He was on attack. Remember, he came into the NBA at 18 years old. He didn't come in the NBA like in his early 20s. He came in there in his teens, basically. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is an indication of how good he was as a basketball player, because the fact that he's able to do that, I don't care what anyone says. And people need to remember too, Michael Jordan and LeBron James, they played each other, just never played each other in an NBA game, but they did play each other. And both of them, they don't talk about it, but they did actually play each other back in the days in Chicago. You see what I'm saying? So they both are kind of very familiar with each other. They were familiar with each other from those days. You see what I'm saying? So people think, oh, they never. I'm like, no, 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 no. They played each other. You see what I'm saying? They've played each other, and both of those guys were going to work at each other. You know what I mean? It was, of
Yeah.
course, the latter parts of Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? When he was on Washington, and when LeBron was in high school, like basically senior year in high school, they both played each other. They met each other in Chicago at some court over there. Michael Jordan had a gym, and they both played each other. You see what I'm saying? As far as who got the best of each other, it's unknown because none of them, they're sacred. They don't talk about it. They just
Yeah.
like they just keep it to themselves. You see what I'm saying? So that's something that people need to realize. You get where I'm coming from? Like Michael Jordan is and LeBron James is special. Another thing that I like about LeBron James, because we're gonna go into Michael Jordan right after, but another thing that I did like about LeBron James was the fact that LeBron James was basically he was basically a high school prodigy. So he wasn't like, and we're not bashing LeBron right now. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about the pros and the cons. But we'll get into the pros first early, especially the early stuff with LeBron. Then we're going to go into his career and breaking down a lot of things in the playoffs and all that other stuff, and with Michael Jordan as well. We're going to get down to the nitty gritty of this. But he was a prodigy coming into the NBA. So this guy came into the NBA, and it was like they were already forecasting. I don't know how these people are, how they're able to forecast and got that one right. They do it all the time. But LeBron James is like the only one that I've seen in the last, like, whatever some odd years that they got it right.
Yeah,
Like
it
they
was
got it
it was
so
LeBron
right.
and Kobe.
No,
They
no,
both
Kobe
came out of high
Bryant wasn't.
school.
Kobe Bryant, no, when he was in high school, he wasn't even projected as anything. He didn't even play his first year in the NBA. He wasn't. Kobe Bryant was.
Now they're saying
Kobe
how
Bryant,
like they both came out of high school and they both had like an immediate impact in
no, no,
race. You know
no,
what I mean?
no, no, not even. Kobe Bryant had no impact at all. Kobe Bryant took him a couple years before he had impact. The only players to ever come out of high school, there's only been 3 players to come out of high school that had instant impact, like you saw it on the court. I'll tell you the 3 in the modern era, or maybe 4 guys. Moses Malone, and I think he passed away, right? So God
I
bless
think
it, rest in
so.
peace, Moses Malone. He passed away. Um, Amari Stoudemire, he came straight into the NBA. He had immediate impact. I believe he even won Rookie of the Year. He was a man child. That's what they were calling him, the man child, because he was dunking all over everybody.
I don't think
He
the NBA
wasn't.
abandoned it right, so so now you might play like a minimum 2 years like of college now, I think, or like minimum 1 year of
Yeah,
college,
yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
exactly. So Amari Stoudemire, and then some could make that argument as well. Dwight Howard, I believe Dwight Howard won Rookie of the Year, right? If I'm not mistaken, right?
I think, yeah.
Yeah,
Hold
he
up, I
won
think it
Rookie of the
did.
Year. Yeah, he won the Rookie of the Year award. Dwight Howard, 2004 Rookie of the Year was Dwight Howard, and the final guy was LeBron James. So there's only 4 guys
Oh, you might cut out.
on mouth.
What do you say right here?
Like,
Oh,
oh
your
no, I
mic
was
cut
saying,
out.
what's your take on that? Kobe Bryant coming out of like LeBron James coming out of high school and immediately winning Rookie of the Year and having that impact.
Well, I mean, okay, so like, right, so obviously, right, the top 2 players right ever come out of high school, in my opinion, are like definitely for LeBron James right now, Kobe Bryant, right? It's like
Mm-hmm.
that. I don't know. It's just like it's surreal.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree with you 100%. Like,
And then one like with like right that one like iconic picture, it's where Kobe in his first NBA season right next to MJ.
nah, I hear you still, but let's more focus on LeBron. Let's get to LeBron. Let's get off the Kobe tip. We'll talk about Kobe another time. Let's talk about LeBron and MJ. Strictly LeBron MJ. What's your take on LeBron winning Rookie of the Year? Like, what's your take on that
I mean,
with him
I
out of
mean,
high school, bro?
I don't
Bro,
think.
out of high school.
I mean, like the way he was being hyped up. If he didn't win it, it would have been like, it was like what the guy got hype, all that hype, no for what? You know what I mean? It's like right.
That's
So
what
it's
I'm
like he
saying.
kind of had to win it.
He had to win it,
And
but
yeah,
yo, he had to win it. It's funny because some make that argument that he should have never won that award. Carmelo Anthony was really the Rookie of the Year that year. You see what I'm
but
saying?
again, it didn't fit their narrative. He
Yeah,
was on Slam magazine. He was on
it's true.
He was on Sports, like what thing called Sports Illustrated. He
Sports
was like
Illustrated.
every single magazine. He was
Yep.
being so hyped up. So then
So
it would be
hyped up. Yep.
like they had to give it to him.
Yep. I agree with you 100%. Well, on the other hand, Michael Jordan, bro, this guy's a special being, man. This is like an alien right here, man. This is the kind of guy who basically just plays ball, doesn't sleep at night, hoops all day, hoops all night. Like he's that kind of guy. Like he's just always hooping. If he's not hooping, he's playing golf. If he's not playing golf, he's at the casino.
Or you playing baseball.
He's playing baseball, freaking drinking, smoking cigars, having cocktails. Like this guy doesn't stop to this day. He's still doing the same things. Like he does what he does. He's so competitive. So Michael Jordan, on the other hand, coming out of high school, you know what I mean, wasn't really a protege. He was a guy who played all different kinds of sports. So he played baseball.
Did he
He
play
played
4 years in college? And like I
no,
think
he
he
played
played
3 years in
UNC.
college, actually.
Oh,
3
3 years.
years. Yeah,
Three.
3 years. And he could have came back for a fourth, but he decided to leave early. But he went to high school. Second year, he didn't even make the high school basketball team.
He got cut.
Got cut 2 years in a row,
And
bro.
now, so every single player now who gets cut, they say, "Oh yeah, but Michael Jordan not cut." So now every kid hangs on to that exact same excuse now.
Yeah, but
It's not.
that's what I'm saying. Michael Jordan was able to do it. He got cut out of high school, so like he didn't even make that team first couple years. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but again,
Like,
so kids now when they get cut, they didn't want to say, you know what, I hate basketball, I'm gonna quit. When MJ got cut, he was like, you know what, I'm gonna work harder, and I come
that's
back way better.
that's what I'm saying, bro. He didn't give up, bro. Michael Jordan didn't give up, and what happened? He ended up becoming one of the top high school players in the nation. You see what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah,
he ended up
and he
becoming one
told
of the
him his
high
dad,
school
and he told
players.
his dad his entire career. He was like, yeah, dad, I'm gonna go play college basketball. Like and for the Tar Heels, I'm gonna play there after I'm gonna go to the NBA. And
Nah,
after the
actually,
NBA, I'm gonna
nah,
play baseball.
nah, actually, not that necessarily, bro. They said he didn't even grow. Michael Jordan came on and said, growing up as a kid, he didn't even watch NBA basketball. All he watched was college football, and he would watch baseball, college basketball, and watch baseball. Baseball was his favorite sport. That was his
Oh, the way
first
I
love.
heard it is
He
like
didn't
that.
grow.
So like he wanted to play basketball, and after when he was done playing basketball, he couldn't go play baseball. That's the way I
Nah,
heard it.
bro. That's not the that's maybe later on. But when at the beginning, all he wanted to do was play college basketball. So he went and he played for UNC Chapel Hill. You see what I'm saying? Once
Yeah.
he played for UNC Chapel Hill, then he was like, all right, cool. Now then he won the national championship his second year, and then he went on to go into the NBA. Shout out to my guy Trendsetter Boxing, bro. What's your take on this, bro? You're saying the boy Akron's better than MJ? Please elaborate,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
How? Please
LeBron
elaborate.
is better. You know that. Come on, select. You think Michael Jordan better than LeBron?
I believe Michael Jordan. I'm gonna pull out the stats very soon, bro. You're gonna see
Uh,
exactly
okay,
why Michael
this
Jordan
is
is
how
the
you
better
gotta do it.
hooper.
If you got the first pick in the draft, who you gonna draft? Who you gonna draft to build your team around?
Bro, I'm taking Michael Jordan, bro.
No, no,
Six rings. Six
nah.
rings, bro.
But listen,
28 points his
Six.
rookie season. He averaged 28
28
points in the rookie
points his
season.
rookie
okay,
season,
look,
bro.
LeBron is about to have the most points in history, bro. He's
Yeah,
different.
but see,
Yeah, but
he
what?
played 20 years.
And he's
And
not
I mean,
known as
didn't
a
play 20
scorer.
years.
He's not known as a scorer like that, and he's about to break the record. That's
Bro,
amazing.
LeBron James, that's a misconception. LeBron
And he a
James
better
is a
passer,
scorer.
and he a better
LeBron,
teammate. Michael
LeBron,
Jordan, let's keep it a buck. Michael
yeah,
Jordan need his savior, and you know who his savior is. You want to know who his savior is? Phil
who's
Jackson.
Phil
LeBron
Jackson,
James don't need a savior. He won with different coaches, different teams. It's not even close. And I like Michael Jordan. He not better than
so
LeBron, bro. I'm
so
telling you
wait,
right
he won with different coach, but how many championships has LeBron James won? How many
now.
great
Four.
players has
And
LeBron
Jordan got
played with?
six.
Bro,
And he
how
went
many
to
great
neighborhood
players?
championships.
Bro, I could name you at least 10 guys, 10 great players LeBron James played with. I can only name you one great player Michael Jordan played with. You want me to start right
Dennis
now?
Hopper, bro.
You
Scottie
want me to
Pippen
start
is
right
all
now?
time great.
Scottie Pippen. Oh, now let me name some
So,
guys. Let me
all
name
right.
some guys for LeBron James. LeBron James played with Dwayne Wade, Ray
Hall of Famer.
Allen, Ray Allen. He
Hall
also
of Famer.
played with Kyrie Irving,
Chris
Hall of Famer,
Bosh.
Chris Bosh, Anthony
Anthony
Davis.
Davis. Hall of
Yep.
Famer.
Kevin Love. Who else? I can keep going on and on. He
Love,
also
you
he
consider
also
him
played
great?
with he also played with Isaiah Thomas, Derrick Rose. He also played with
That's it.
Dwight Howard, Carmelo Anthony. Who
Because
else did he
it's
play
more.
with?
Because you know why?
Rajon
Because it's more
Rondo.
talent. It's more talent now than it was back in the '80s when Jordan was going against Craig Elo.
Shaquille O'Neal. He played with Shaquille O'Neal. Bro, this
He was
guy's
playing. He was doing that against Craig Elo, bro. Come on, man.
Craig
Listen,
look, but
bro.
fams, he was going up against
Jordan is
Isaiah
good, bro. But
Thomas.
it's not even. It's not even. That's not. Come on, man. I would
Fams,
never like
fams.
imagine Jordan right now in the NBA. You think he'd be? Come on, man. Because people, from a scoring perspective, even Kevin Durant is a better scorer than Jordan. He's more efficient, better free throws, better 3-point guy. And he's and from a we know boxing, I mean basketball is based on chemistry, right?
Facts.
You ever see Jordan's personality? Like he almost like a tyrant. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I
Bro,
don't
but
think
yo,
that'll work.
fams, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna make this case. LeBron James is a coach killer, man. He just got a
No,
coach fired today, man. Not even 24 hours ago, he got one of his coaches fired.
who Vogel? Because they just want to because his is he a coach killer, but he went with different coaches.
Bro,
And I
he's
wouldn't say
only
it's him. It's just he got so much leverage. You know what I mean?
but
So
fams, if you look at it, bro, he's been in the NBA. He's been in how many championships? 10 championships.
yeah,
He's only won 4,
10 or
bro.
11. But he
That's like
been to 'em.
40%, bro. That's
Okay,
40%.
before his
And he
other
got
savior.
saved by
Okay,
Kyrie
okay, let me
Irving
ask
and
you
Ray
this.
Allen.
Yeah,
El
He got
Selector,
saved.
saved. Yeah,
El Selector,
yeah.
before his savior came, Phil Jackson and Scottie Pippen, his second savior, did Jordan ever win in the playoffs?
But yo, bro, you have
No,
to understand. He won in the
no,
playoffs.
he
He
didn't.
won. He didn't
Do
win a
you see the team?
championship.
He didn't win at all.
No,
They
he
got
won in the
put out in the
playoffs.
first round every time.
Did
It
he?
was only then when Pippen came and his savior Phil Jackson, that's when he started to win. And you got to give him credit too, because I mean he did overcome the Pistons. I'm not taking it away from him, but you
Larry
can
Bird
see that
Celtics. He
homeboy is
dropped
just a
70.
better
I think
winner.
he dropped like
He's
68
just a better
points.
winner than Jordan, man.
Yo,
And you
I'm
talking
telling.
about who did he
The way
play
I
with?
seen it, though,
He
the
played
way I
with
seen it, like a
Costas.
coach can't play the game for you. So like MJ had to score those points,
Thank
not
you,
the coach.
thank you. The coach can't play the game. Listen, no lie, bro. What system does LeBron James run? He
He
doesn't run
has
a
his own
system,
system. He's a point guard. He does play all the positions.
bro. But that's
It's
not
just
basketball,
I
though,
would get LeBron over Jordan easy.
bro.
Like
But that's not if he.
personality wise too. We forget about sports is mental. So what personality you want to play with? I mean, Jordan. It's like he never. It's like he didn't really. And it's just like I don't know if he really. I don't know. It just seemed like he's. I'd be harder to get along with. You know what I mean? And then
I get
I
what
don't
you're
know if
saying.
he
Like,
can
you know what I
work
mean?
well
He
with
was. You're
players
right
like
on
Punch
that.
deeper in the face.
He was tough, man. He was tough. It's true. He's
yeah,
the
that
type of
don't work.
guy you'd
That's
probably want to
part of who
fight.
you are.
But at the same time, though, bro, look at the results, bro. The results speak for itself. 6 championships,
But
bro.
look at his result. He got 4. So
But
2 extra. If that's the case, then Bill Russell is the best because he got 11. So we can't base
Yeah,
it off.
but LeBron played twice as longer
yeah,
You get
though,
what I'm
so
saying?
twice as
he won.
longer. Yeah, Jordan did in a shorter duration, bro. Like, come on, bro. My
So
guy,
you
come
basing it
on.
off if you basing it off a championship, it doesn't work that way because
Okay,
that's like saying Robert Ory is better than Olajuwon or Tim Duncan. It doesn't. No,
I'm gonna pull up some
no,
statistics
it
real
don't work
quickly
like
for
that.
you. Shouts to my guy Def 4K. Shouts to Six Canada, bro. Guys, if you want to jump in the stream, bro, and just chime in. Let people know what your take is on this. I'm gonna pull out some statistics real
MJ
quickly.
was up to 3-time steals leader. LeBron James didn't win it one time.
I'm
MJ
telling
10
you,
times
Look, the
10 times
dude,
scoring
listen,
leader.
he gonna have the most points,
The
and
year.
you see how many rebounds he got and assists. Come on, bro. That
I'm
he's
gonna
an anomaly, bro.
I'm gonna pull up some statistics right
That's
here.
unheard of, bro.
You guys can see this, right? I don't know if
Yeah,
you
I
guys
can
can
see it.
see this. Let me just scroll in a little bit closer
He's
in.
37 years old, and if it wasn't
Let's
for the last day of the game, he would have less
let's get in this. All right,
MB.
so all right, yo, Jalik, you can see this, right?
Yeah,
Okay, all right. So we're gonna start off with championships. Currently, LeBron James has 4 championships. Michael Jordan has
MJ 6.
6. Within
okay.
6 NBA seasons,
That doesn't
LeBron
make you
James.
better. That doesn't
Le,
make you better. That's what I'm
Le,
trying to tell you.
no, but you have to understand though, fams. Look at the duration. 19 seasons. Michael Jordan only played 15 seasons. Remember, he also was injured for a whole year. Remember
LeBron
that.
was injured recently too.
No, but for a whole year though, he didn't remember. Michael Jordan
He,
broke his foot.
he missed like 60 some games.
Michael Jordan broke his foot. Look at the playoffs played.
Look,
LeBron
all
has
NBA.
LeBron has look. Michael Jordan, 13 playoffs playoff games played. LeBron James, 15 playoff plays played. So he's
Because
played about
LeBron was
15.
winning instantly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Homeboy, until he got his savior, he wasn't winning. He couldn't win
Yeah,
without
but you
his
can't
savior.
compare Scottie Pippen, no,
That's
because
what I'm
my
trying to tell you, bro.
Pippen was like what averaging what what
But bro,
No, Pippen was good, bro.
no, but
but bro,
he
That's what
wasn't
I'm saying. He
really like the
couldn't win by
offensive guy.
himself. He's not that guy by himself. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Homeboy is a better all around player. Did you see? Go bring up the roster when he went to the finals the first year versus San Antonio, which is a San Antonio was damn near dynasty. Look at the roster.
yeah, the roster was
Yeah, Mo
horrendous. I'm not gonna
Williams,
lie.
Azunas Zaglaskis,
I think they
maybe
had who else they
I
have
think
on that
that
team?
dude they used to mess with Keisha Cole.
Yeah, Booby Gibson.
Yeah,
Yep.
like come on, man.
They had
How
some
about what
horrendous
Come
LeBron
on,
in
bro.
2011
Huh?
when he
20
played
what a
Dallas Mavericks? What
2011.
happened to him in the finals?
That was a tragedy.
He just disappeared
Bro,
But
that
it's
was a
not
tragedy. That was a tragedy. Like
when he played Dallas in like the finals 2011.
he malfunctioned there. I remember that.
He didn't play. He played garbage.
he came back and won, and then he won in Miami. Listen, bro. We're not even gonna talk about how he was down 3-1 and came back, bro. Come on, bro.
Kyrie Irving saved him
Come
though.
on.
Kyrie Irving
So
saved him.
it's a team sport, so you can't do that. You
Kyrie
can't
Irving did save him
it's
though.
a
Bro,
team
Jalik,
sport.
you gotta admit though.
I seen didn't Steve Kerr have a couple game winners? Didn't Tony
No, I
Kukoc
agree.
have a couple game winners? So
I
Yeah, but
agree.
in
can't
Game
say it
6
doesn't work
against
that
Utah
way.
Jazz, MJ had it with that
They was down
Ultimate
very
winner.
clutch
3-1.
shot.
He came back, bro.
Bro, look at this. Okay, All-Star games. Pay attention. All-Star games, guys. 18 All-Star games to 14. Now let's get to the meat and butter. Shout outs to my guy Def 4K, bro. He said it. Jordan is a scary player to play against, man. Jalik, I'm
He
telling you right
is,
now,
but
if you were going up
today's
against
NBA would
Jordan,
be even. They'd just let him gun. If he didn't have Phil Jackson, they'd just let him be the scoring leader. He would have to change his game. He don't shoot threes. You know what I mean? So I'm trying
Yeah,
to tell
but
you,
again,
he's
back then,
a
shooting three
better
was
scorer.
not like as viewed as it is now.
KD a better
yeah.
scorer than him, bro. There's a lot of people that score. What?
Michael Jordan's the
KD
most
is
efficient guy.
that's not even debatable, bro.
Michael
Everybody can tell
Jordan's Michael Jordan's the most efficient guy. Okay, let's look
you,
at
no,
this.
he's
Let's
not.
look at this.
Like,
Season MVP, 5 season MVPs.
To 4.
LeBron James only has 4.
but come on, okay, let's talk about that. Do you remember it was at least 2 or 3 seasons where they just didn't even want to give it to him. Like the
Bro,
year that they gave it to Derrick Rose. Come on, man. LeBron really should have won. It was so many. He really should have about 7 MVPs. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
come on, man. Come
Nah,
on,
seriously, bro.
Jalik,
We know
man.
But
that.
the
We
thing
know
is, he
that.
didn't have it though, so we can't
He doesn't
say
have
if.
it.
That
That's
doesn't,
what,
like I said, that doesn't necessarily.
bro. What about Finals MVP? Look at that.
He only
LeBron's played the most finals. He's played the
Well,
most
he only
finals.
got 4 wins, so he ain't
4
gonna get
wins.
Finals MVP if you lose. So
That's 60. That's only 40%, bro. Out of 10 times, that's
I'm
40%, bro.
I'm just 100% in the finals.
that he
Yeah,
basically it's the
he
same thing.
failed.
Every time
Technically,
they won Finals MVP. So Jordan won 6, he's 6-0. He won 4 chips and he got it 4 times. So it would be something if it was like, because remember when Steph Curry that first year, Andre Iguodala won Finals MVP, and then Kevin Durant. I don't think Steph Curry ever won Finals MVP. How many
No.
chips?
no.
How many rings
Steph
did
Curry,
Steph Curry got? 3,
he
Yeah.
got 3.
and
Never won
he not
once.
Finals MVP on none of them, right? He don't really
Nah,
show up too much in the playoffs. Curry, he kind
bro.
of like
Look at this right here. NBA first team. LeBron James has 13 NBA first teams. Michael Jordan has 10. Michael Jordan only played about what?
15
seasons. You see
I'm
what I'm
roughly
saying?
19.
Yeah. Bro, remember he got injured too. So look at that right there.
But think of it as you're a coach and you're a general manager. In the days NBA, how would Jordan play with
Bro,
the game? It's not the way
he would
he
average
plays.
50,
They don't
bro.
play like that.
He would
But they
average
wouldn't
50.
win. They wouldn't win. You know why? Because he's not shooting. It's not as efficient. His team would be just getting blown out, and everybody
Nah, bro.
they let him score 50 points.
Michael Jordan was a two-way player, bro. You're gonna see that right now. He was a two-way player, man. He played defense and offense,
He
bro.
do got
And
defense.
LeBron flops. And he cries to the
LeBron
referees.
flops. He's begging the ref, man. I seen, bro. He got his coach fired today, man.
Nah, y'all blame him for everything.
Can you admit where LeBron James was the most biggest flopper?
Bro,
Come on, we can admit that. He got a fake elbow and he was crying on the floor.
bro. A guy elbowed. He. What happened? He elbowed the guy, and the guy went
Let me
after him.
ask
I
you
was
this:
like,
when do you think one if he breaks his record, do you think somebody gonna ever break it? Like, be honest with yourself.
But again,
that
but he's
How
playing
long is it
more
gonna take to
seasons.
break it? It's probably gonna take 100 years, bro, to
to
score
break
the
that
most
record,
points. You have to be an anomaly to do that. That's like one of those records that's like hard to break. It's like an anomaly, and
bro.
he done
That
it
no,
without
no.
even trying to score like Jordan.
I agree with you. I don't think any guy in the modern era will be able to break that. I think he's the only one that will break that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar record. I think that record is very hard to
Kevin
break.
Durant could have, but he got injuries. He could have did it, but
Yeah, yo, shouts to Def 4K. Def 4K, jump back in here, bro. Yo, I think that is a hard record to beat. Honestly, personally, for me, like I think, bro, because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played like 20 years in the NBA. But remember, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar came into the NBA a lot. Like he came in
At
older
what,
than
22?
LeBron. He was like
22,
22.
because he
LeBron
played
was
because back then
18.
they wasn't leaving after their junior year. I think he played all 4 seasons at
Played all
UCLA. So he
four.
a big
Yeah,
time winner.
yeah. So
Yeah,
Def
you say
4K.
KD is a better scorer, but MJ is a better player. Yeah, yeah. Well,
Nah, I don't think so, man. I don't think
because
so.
because a lot of it is not your physical skills; it's your mental ability. KD, I didn't like the way he conceded to Golden State when they was up 3-1 to Oklahoma. That showed that he didn't really had the right
He didn't
leader.
want it.
That's like a punk move. I ain't like that.
Nah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Yo, Def 4K, man. What do you got to say about all this going on right now, bro?
What's good, Selector?
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
going on?
it's crazy, man. This debate is, it gets a lot of people sensitive, to be fair. But, in my opinion, in all fairness to LeBron, I was a LeBron fan, like, when I just first started watching, like, basketball. Obviously, we grew up with LeBron, our generation. But honestly, like, when I started looking into MJ and, like, what he did and, like, just his prime, because obviously LeBron has a better, like, longevity. Like, there's no, like, debate about that. Like LeBron, like I don't think anyone could have beat MJ in his like prime. Like that like 4 to 5 year period where he was like dominating, like he was literally unstoppable. Like it's not even the fact that like he won 6 championships. I know that's like
Oh,
a
yeah, so I think
We're
he won
talking about
6
a
chips
team. It's
in a
not
row.
individual sport though.
Winning
It's
6
not
chips in a
tennis
row,
or
something like that.
boxing.
He
So
won, like, a lot in a row. Three-peated
it
twice.
is good. Like we're not saying that. We're just talking about overall as a player since you got other teammates. So
like
So
you guys are talking about overall as a like a,
yeah, like
just
overall because it's not boxing or tennis where you it's one on one. So you gotta be judged based on how you play with other people. You know what I mean? So and we gotta admit the talent the rules was a little tougher back then, but the talent now is crazy. Look at the Joker, bro. He's crazy. Like this
but
dude is
I have a
oh
question
yeah,
though.
for sure.
phenomenal,
I
bro.
have a question though. Do you think don't you doesn't it seem like LeBron James wears out his team? Like after every 4 years, guys just get tired of him. Like in
I don't know.
Cleveland,
That's just the way the game is. You
no,
know what I'm
but
saying?
don't you think that's
People
just
adjust to it.
LeBron though?
Oh,
Like
why
I
would
didn't
one
see Tim
winner?
Duncan doing that. I didn't see Duncan and
Not
LeBron played each other
necessarily.
like a million times. I
Not
didn't see
Yeah,
necessarily.
okay. The thing about LeBron is like when
That
he
was a different
passes,
system.
he expects you to make the shots, right? Like Jordan, when he gets the ball, he's like, I need to
I'm
score,
scoring. No
right?
one
He
no
never
one's
like
touching the
Exactly.
ball.
passed to like Pippen and be like, oh, Pippen make the game winner. Like
yeah,
that's what LeBron does. But
yeah,
like LeBron doesn't really have that ability to like, get his shot up at any given situation, right? Like
No, bro.
no, he
He
doesn't.
had the most points in the history, bro. He don't. He literally
that's an empty
days
stat.
ago he
Let's
was
be
the number
fair.
one leading scorer this year,
But the
and
thing about that
Joel
is though,
Embiid beat him. And at
but
37 years old, that's phenomenal.
but
Can I
bro, you
step
got to
in there?
understand. Remember Tracy McGrady at one point was like the leading scorer of the NBA, but he would always get knocked out in the first round. The scoring is one aspect, and I think LeBron James is a phenomenal scorer. But I think honestly, there's something missing with LeBron James, man. There's something missing, man.
What's
I don't
missing?
think he's a complete player, bro. I honestly
What's
don't
what's
think.
missing? What's missing?
I think honestly, I think that clutch gene is missing. I've seen him pass the
Oh,
ball. He
see,
he pulled a Ben
that's a
Simmons.
lie.
He
Bring
pulled
it
a
up.
Ben
Bring it up.
Simmons,
That's a lie, bro. He got more clutch shots than Jordan. That's another thing, and that's facts. Bring it up.
bro.
That's fact. No, no, he don't. He got
Bro,
more
why did
clutch
he
shots than
remember in
Jordan.
the bubble? Why did he pass it
That's
up to?
made
Why
up,
did he
man.
pass it up though in the bubble?
You,
Remember
you
in the
I'm
might can
not
bubble?
say
even
he
gonna
passed
lie.
it up, but he got more clutch game winning shots than Jordan.
Do
He
you
more
remember the
clutch than
J.R.
Jordan.
Smith
That's a lie.
situation? Like I don't know.
Yeah,
There's just
but
so.
Jordan's hit some big shots like against the
But
Indiana,
so
like
does
the
LeBron,
Pacers
though.
series. Like he's hit like a lot of big shots, like even in the Jazz series, like near the end of his career. Like He's hit some big game winners, right? And
Yes,
like honestly, in my opinion, like I feel like Luka Doncic is more clutch than LeBron. Like I've seen
I think
Luka
so
make
too.
bigger shots.
yo, LeBron is more clutch than Jordan, bro. It's facts.
No,
Stats lie. Go
no,
bring it up. Bring it
no.
up.
Yeah,
You
but
going
what
by
is
a
your
big
definition of
bring,
clutch?
y'all
Like
gotta
Yeah,
keep it
consistent
what's
above.
scoring
Bring
last
up the
5 minutes.
yeah?
stats though. Bring it up, selector. Bring it up. It's on
Uh,
there.
all right,
He
what's the
more
what's
clutch than him. That's a lie.
We can say Kawhi had to like
yeah?
had the best
You go by
game winner of
they
all
broke it
time.
down. You gotta listen to my man on ESPN. What's his name? Nick. What's his name? I forget his name.
Who?
He'll tell you. Let me
Nick
try to
Nurse?
find
Not Nick
what's
Nurse. Nick Wright? You
no.
talking about Nick Wright?
Yeah.
Nick Wright from FS1? Oh hell no, bro.
That guy said Allen was trash. Allen was trash. I'm
Oh
like,
Nick
hell
Wright
okay.
no, bro.
extortional. That boy bad, bro. He be extortional. He breaking down
Oh
crazy.
man,
And he
no
know his
man.
stuff, bro. Y'all can't lie on that
I
boy.
heard him. He said one time Michael played with a bunch of old white guys. I was just like,
He
oh,
compared
Karl
Kirk
Malone,
Cousins to Josh Allen. I
John.
don't think ever
Oh
again.
man,
Josh
He
Allen.
did play with Craig Elo. John, we gotta admit that the talent right now is
bro.
off the chain, but the
No, but
rules
bro,
is
he
that
played. Remember, he
talent
played
now.
Gary Payton. He played
No,
Dominique
that was
Robert
that's
Wilkins,
Parrish, Larry
conference. They
Robert
only
Bird,
played
John
Parrish,
twice.
Stockton,
Larry
They
Karl
only played
Bird.
Malone.
twice a year. We talking about throughout the season in the East Coast.
He played
East,
that Detroit
East Coast,
team
they had
that was
Cleveland,
dominant
which
in
had
his
Mark
early days.
Elo,
Bro,
Mark Price, Craig Elo, Mark Price,
yeah, Mark Price. Yep.
um, Indiana,
Reggie
They
Miller,
had
yep.
Rick
Reggie
Smith.
Miller.
Rick
They had the
Smith.
Sixers. So I mean, the talent now is a little better.
Nah, I think the talent then was better. I think the talent now is a little bit watered
Well, yeah,
down, bro.
back then it was a
Bro,
lot more
like
ISO
okay,
scoring, right? Like
who
it's more pace and
back
space now.
back in those
Yeah.
times? Who nicer than Kevin Durant back then?
No, but you
Probably
have to
Larry Bird.
understand. Larry
Nobody.
Bird was
Larry
Larry
Bird.
Bird.
That
Larry
Larry
was like
Bird.
Bird, yeah.
that was a little.
Larry
That's the
Bird.
early '80s. Now I like Larry Bird. Like
Uh-huh.
I'm big on Larry Bird.
Yeah. No, Larry Bird
Yeah,
was a
I'm
good.
big on Larry.
Bird is
Larry
a more
Bird is.
complete player than Durant. Like it's just
Yeah,
facts.
yeah. He is a
In
more
his
complete. He's a
prime, like
better
if it
leader
wasn't for
too.
his back, he could have had a
He
better
he
career
he a
than
better
Durant.
leader, but he not a better scorer. But he the one started the
He's a
50,
better
40, 90
passer.
club. You know
He's a
what I
better
mean?
defender.
Yeah.
50%, 40% from threes, and 90%. I give him that.
I
Oh,
want to know
Bird is a
how
way
many of
better
LeBron's
Started
passer.
that.
points are off of free throws. That's what I want to know.
Who?
LeBron James points. How many
I'm
of
not
his
sure.
points off of free throws? No, because how back then they didn't call fouls back then. Now they call fouls like it's at every single play now.
It was
So
different rules, but it was this guys is way more athletic. Imagine Jokers back then, like, or imagine LeBron back then. He like the size of Karl Malone, but athletic like Jordan.
But
That's like
yo,
a
do you think?
that's
Do you?
different, bro.
But no. Listen, I'll tell you right now. I think Joker's a good player, but I think Joker's able to get away what Joker can do now because of the era he plays in. Like if Joker played in the early 2000s with like the likes of like the Dirk Nowitzki's and all those, that was more physical then. I don't think Joker would be
Yeah,
able
but
to
Joker's
dominate
a
those stats.
physical
I
guy.
think so,
Yeah, he's
bro.
not a physical guy.
He is a
He's not.
physical. He is.
He
He's
uses
sneaky
brains.
physical.
He's
Even Homeboy
he,
ain't athletic, but he
he
uses brain, right?
he's a,
Larry Bird.
he's a skill
But he
player.
was physical, Larry Bird, though. He got
Joker's a
like
skilled
hurt.
player, bro. But remember, I'll give LeBron this. LeBron James played in one of the most physical times in the NBA around that year 2000. I think before, remember there was the Malice and Palace? He was playing
Yeah,
all
yeah,
through
yeah,
that
yeah.
time frame. And he was playing in some of the most physical times in the NBA at that specific time frame. So I don't know, man.
I mean,
Honestly,
like, who would you rather build a team around, LeBron or Jordan?
Jordan.
Say that again.
Really?
Jordan.
What you say?
Like, who would you rather build a team around, Jordan or LeBron?
LeBron, like easy. It's not. It's he
You're
can
getting fired though, bro.
Like,
chemistry
I think
wise.
I
Nah, but
think Jordan's
Jordan,
better, but I would
Jordan.
pick
If
LeBron
he didn't
first.
have his savior Phil Jackson, he'd probably be switching teams because he wouldn't be winning. He'd probably be asking for trades. He need Phil Jackson to win. He can't win without him. So I'll take LeBron easy.
yeah, but with Jordan, I should know someone can actually drop me 40 points at any time. You know what I mean?
But that doesn't mean nothing. Like homeboy can do the same thing, but he
And
passed
play
the ball
defense, right? Because
and he
Jordan was
can
a way better
rebound and
defender.
he his IQ is off the charts, bro.
LeBron's all right on defense. I'll give him that. Like, he's not like a slouch, but
Yeah,
I
he's
would
not.
say like
Jordan was like there. Yeah,
Last year, he was like a
Jordan
slouch.
wasn't like a triple double threat like LeBron is. Like, obviously, like that wasn't really like they didn't go for that every day. Like, I mean, nowadays, like everyone's like Westbrooking, right? But LeBron gets like efficient triple doubles. Like his triple doubles actually matter a lot. And I guess the question you have to ask yourself is LeBron's passing like enough to offset Jordan's scoring advantage over LeBron,
and defense. No, not because that defense
and
is
a
the most
little
important thing
bit
in
better defense.
No,
basketball.
Yeah,
but the thing is though, the way I look at LeBron is LeBron can't play. I like LeBron. Trust me, I love LeBron's game, but I think LeBron can't play in a system. Like, can he play in the Princeton offense? Can he play in the UCLA offense? Can he play in any kind of offense? What kind of offense can he play in?
Who,
When he doesn't
LeBron?
have the ball, yeah, when he doesn't have the ball,
What you
he
mean?
can't. He doesn't. I don't know what he does. He sometimes just stands around. I don't know.
No,
Like, the
bro.
game
now,
has to
yes,
go
He,
through him.
now
he the plug, bro.
we're talking about
He
like
the
talent.
plug. He like
But bro,
Michael Jordan mixed with Magic Johnson. He did.
but
He's
do you recall when Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade got there and they said we had to like switch our games in order for him to benefit for in order for him because he couldn't play the way we played, so we had to tailor our game to make him much better. So there was obviously an issue there with him not, and maybe it's because he didn't go to college or something like that. So therefore, he didn't really understand how to play in a
But
system.
that's
That's
different though. But like,
he if so he playing with different systems and winning chips and coaches.
no,
He going with coaches is not great
no.
coaches and doing it. He's special. And then Jordan, he needed savior to win. So who was more adaptable? The guy that needs a savior or the guy that can win with other coaches?
See, that's the thing though. Like, see, like I see where you're coming from on that standpoint, but like, bro, I'm trying to figure out what is the LeBron James outside of LeBron playing his style? What, like, can he play other styles of basketball? Like, can he play on
Remember
in
the
a
first game he was playing shooting guard.
LeBron
He
can
was
play
he,
1 through 5
when he first came out. I
right
believe
now.
he was playing shooting guard.
no, I
He
get that.
was
He could
switching
play
up.
all around, but can he cater? Can he like take a step back? Like I see Michael Jordan be able to take a step back and just kind of feed other players and let them kind of do them. Can
But that's what
LeBron James
LeBron
do
Like
that?
does.
playmaking,
Other player, I
Yeah.
don't know if Jordan can do that. He just
LeBron
like
does that all the
Jordan.
time. LeBron's the pass first guy,
How
man.
okay? How would Jordan play with? You think Jordan can play with somebody like KD? He would have to because he playing against a guy that work hard and can score just as good or better. So what is he
Yeah,
gonna do? He's gonna have to switch
yeah,
it up. But the
Um,
good
right.
thing
Like
Jordan
he won't
does,
be
he
able to
does
play
play
with another
defense. So
scorer.
he gonna have to concede, bro. Because then he was more of an anomaly. But there's so many people that can score like him. LeBron can score, KD can score, James Harden can score, Westbrook.
you're
Like
right. You're
you
right.
get
There
what
are
I
a
mean?
lot of
So he
scores.
would have to do some conceding. Something would have to give, bro.
Yeah, but MJ averaged 30 points through his whole entire NBA career.
Exactly.
That's impressive.
He
MJ,
averaged 30 his whole entire career.
he
And
averaged 30 points a game.
And
His
remember, his
average.
statistically, he went down because he went to Washington. If he didn't even go to Washington,
It
those
would
that
never
that might
have.
be like a
You know why he
35
didn't
points.
win when he was at Washington?
Nah,
Because
he
he
didn't
didn't
win.
have a savior. That's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. And without a savior, he can't win. That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
This dude, this,
shout us to
this dude
Six
won a
Canada TV.
championship.
Six Canada TV says LeBum is a bigger flopper, bro. So he's saying he's a flopper, bro. Shout us to Emeritus Boxing. He says LeBron's IQ fits for any system.
Well, yeah,
Interesting.
kind
It
of, yeah.
does.
But like, so if
Emiratis, what's
LeBron
up,
goes to
bro?
play for like the,
Shout out to my man Emiratis. It's my homie.
Yeah, Emeritus. Shouts to Emeritus though, for real. He said LeBron can play in any offense. Like the
Exactly.
Olympics, he has to do. He was the guy to do everything. Everything guy.
Hey,
He was
selector,
okay.
can you be honest with the people? Do you wear Jordans?
Not anymore, but I used to kill him. Like I used to
Okay,
have a whole bunch of them.
And now I get it. See, Jordan's got
LeBron
he's
played with
more
Kobe, Melo, and
he's
Durant.
more
He played
impactful
with
because
them,
of his
yeah.
sneakers too. So people
Nah,
that wear
man.
Jordans is like kind of biased a little bit.
No. LeBron played with Kobe, Melo, and Durant, and he took a step back to do everything else. No,
Yeah,
that
but
was the
Jordan
Olympics,
played
though.
with. Yeah,
That was the
but it's
Olympics,
Olympics. It
though.
doesn't count.
Yeah,
It's Olympic. No one cares about the Olympics.
that's the
Nobody cares.
Olympic, bro. That's an all-star. That's like
All-Star game.
yeah, it's an
It's enough.
all-star. It's an all-star team they have. They get all the best players in the NBA to play for the United States of America. I get it, but at the same time, personally, for me, I
You
still
can't
think,
compare Olympic games to the NBA. It
bro,
makes no sense.
to me though, like LeBron, what's his moment in the playoff? What is a moment you remember with him winning the championship? Like, what
Only
was his?
the moment I ever like
His
probably like his
Iguodala
block,
block.
like the
Yeah,
dollar.
exactly.
Yeah, that's
That's
it.
what.
The block.
That's it. Until one moment.
Michael Jordan has the shot over
Craig
what do you,
Elo.
Craig Elo. He has
He has like the
that layup
shot
over
in
the.
I
NBA
get it.
Finals
Y'all
in Game
saying
6.
Jordan is more exciting and y'all like him better.
Nah, man.
can't
No,
say
no,
that.
no, no. But fams, look at the statistics though. The stats are not lying. Though. Look
Look
at
at him.
how many scoring
Score
leading. Look
more.
at the
That's
scoring
it.
leading.
Score
This
more and a couple more defense. That's it. This dude
look,
is about to
look,
got
defensive
way
player of
more
the year.
assists, way
Defensive
more
player of the year.
rebounds.
LeBron never won it.
He never won it before. Giannis Antetokounmpo has more defensive players than LeBron.
Yeah.
Scoring leader. LeBron only has one.
Yeah,
But and
LeBron's not
he's
really a good like he's not a
Could
elite
you
defender.
imagine?
He's like
Could you
above
imagine?
average.
Can you imagine Jordan's tyrant personality with the days guys?
oh
They
he
would
They'll be
would
say
scared of him. They want
social
to work
media.
hard
Can you
and
imagine that?
impress him.
they would be
There would
scared
be
of
so
no, I
much
agree.
conflict. He would get traded. Like everybody,
He
No,
yeah.
because
get
no, because
traded,
they
bro.
will actually work harder and play to
No,
impress
they
him.
won't, bro.
No, they
It's a
won't.
system
Not this
coach. Yeah,
generation, bro. These guys, bro. Nowadays, the guys
yeah.
nowadays,
They
bro.
they, they won't
They
do that,
would
bro.
they would go run upstairs to the
They go
general
to social
manager.
media. He would get so many. He would have to change his personality way a lot. LeBron personality would fit easy in the 80s.
No, I agree with you. But the thing about LeBron James too is he's passive aggressive. He just got his coach fired today, man. Like
Why you
I'm
keep
still
blaming
on
on
that.
him? I heard rumors a few days ago that they was going to fire him. Probably because they just didn't win. I think that's the way the NBA
Oh,
is. They just
bro,
Why
fire
but
doesn't
people.
LeBron just coach
It's
at this
no,
point?
because
LeBron, how many
look at
coaches has he gotten
bro.
fired? Though?
LeBron ruined that entire Lakers team. He recruited
Yes,
Anthony Davis and
You know
Westbrook.
what?
Westbrook. Well, he ruined the Lakers. He recruited Davis. He recruited Westbrook. He got all the young players traded. Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, that's because LeBron's trying to pull GM, right?
Yeah, like what is he
If
doing?
MJ did
He
that, like
traded
MJ understood.
all of like the best young pieces for like some old veteran, no good players anymore.
Bro,
That's what he did.
he brought Carmelo Anthony in there. Like Carmelo
Well,
Anthony's
the
like,
thing about LeBron, he
So
believes that he's not the fault.
he won a championship on Cleveland, Miami, and the Lakers. 3 different teams.
mhm, I give
Yeah,
him that.
but
How many
I'm
different
not gonna
coaches
take that
he
away
had?
from him.
What's Spoelstra in
Spoelstra is
Miami?
a very good coach,
Who was
man.
the coach? He was like a rookie coach. What's the black dude name that Jordan
Tyronn
stuck?
Lue.
Tyrone Lue,
No,
and
no,
then
not
Frank
Tyronn
Vogel.
Lue.
So 3 different
Frank
coaches.
Vogel.
Or any of those. The only one that probably make it to the Hall of Fame as a coach is Spoelstra, maybe. Like I said,
And
if
that
he didn't
first
have his
year that
save,
Spoelstra
go
lost,
bring up
that was
this.
all
Go bring
LeBron.
up Jordan's first 3 seasons. Go bring that up, selector, and you'll see he was scoring all these points. But
No, you're right. He was
you know
scoring.
what I
He was
mean.
doing,
So
bro. He was scoring. He
he was
was
like
over
he
scoring.
was like an
Yeah, but look
anomaly.
at
He
the
was
field
like
goal
an instant
attempts.
star, bro.
No, but the thing is, remember, Michael Jordan was playing with cokeheads. He literally would go score with a bunch of cokeheads, and these guys will go to the whatever back to their room and do lines, and Michael will be chilling. Like he'll be, you know what I mean? Like so, he was
The
playing in a
NBA
different era too.
was in a transitional
Yeah, like
period. Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
But
taking way too many
okay, so let
shots.
me ask you this, selector. Knowing what you know about
Yeah.
life, do you think
Mhm.
the cokeheads have retired? You think they're done? You don't think there's no
The
cokeheads
cokeheads?
now? Yeah,
Nah, there's still drug addicts. Like these guys are.
exactly. Even worse, probably now. They probably doing pills, doing all types of stuff. So
No,
it's
you're right.
yeah. So that
You're
ain't
right.
stopped, bro.
Yeah, that ain't stopping. The drug addicts, bro.
Yeah,
The drug addicts
that
in the
ain't gonna
NBA are
stop.
still
It's even
there.
more now.
Yeah.
J.R. Smith definitely.
Yeah, J.R. Smith. The only thing is these drug addicts can function pretty well. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Exactly. Well, all them games, you got to do something. It's just they treat them it's like they robots, so it's like
Yeah,
they got to do something to function.
yeah, exactly. But the thing is, though, like I don't know, man. Honestly, there's just something LeBron, like your guy says, you know, Amarada says, like he says, LeBron, he has a high IQ. I give him that. He sees the court, he sees things. But to me, sometimes it seems like everything runs through him. Like he there's and I'm not gonna sit down here and like pretend like Michael Jordan. There was times where some stuff didn't run through him, but there was a lot of times where things ran through him because he was the premier scorer on the team, which I
Yeah,
understand.
because that basically everyone else could not score. Only he could
Exactly.
score.
He can
The
only score.
triangle offense.
Yeah, and the triangle offense.
And
And
they
that's when he
and they
played in. He
never had
played in
like
a
a 20
system.
point per game score.
That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
think he ever had
We
one.
played in
No.
the system. Okay, so let me ask you this: like, it's kind of off subject, but it's kind of the same thing. You know, a lot of rappers be good, right? But they
Mhm.
need that one producer to make them. But
No, I
some
agree.
rappers is good with no matter who the producer is, they still gonna put out classics. That's
No, I
LeBron.
agree.
You feel what I'm saying? That's the
Yo,
difference.
but do you think he got a lot but like you know some rappers, okay, prime example, like Drake, right? Drake has like 20 million ghostwriters, right? He's had a
Mhm.
million ghostwriters, people writing songs for him. He's had mad features. It's like he doesn't have really he's never really did anything that was classic material on his own, or like, no, like I'm not gonna lie, he's always had some sort of help. Where
Mm-hmm.
like a guy like maybe like a who example, like maybe like a rapper, who's a rapper who didn't really have any help. Maybe
J.
like
Cole.
Eminem.
no, Eminem had
J.
Dr.
Cole.
Dre.
I say J. Cole because he do a lot of his own beats.
No, I agree, but J. Cole, I still don't think J. Cole's at the. I have my own thing with J. Cole. I don't think J. Cole's a premier rapper. Yeah, I think something's
Oh,
missing with him.
you need to put that on debate.
No,
You
like
tripping, bro.
Little Wayne. Little Wayne's an example.
Oh,
Little Wayne has never really had. He just did it all himself. Like he never like you just put him on something, he does it. He shines wherever.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Where Drake,
Drake,
on the other hand, has had
nah, Drake
ghostwriters.
be
He's had
shining
this.
though.
No, but he's had ghostwriters though. He's had
Yeah,
ghostwriters.
bro, but you'll be
Lil,
surprised. That's in public, but you'll be surprised, bro.
nah,
Who
but
had
Lil
those?
Wayne, he doesn't even rap. He
You'll be
doesn't even
surprised.
write down anything. He just goes in the booth and spits it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like he'll shine regardless. That's the way I look at the Michael Jordan. Like he won in high school, he won in college, he's won in the NBA, he's won the Olympics. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
LeBron James is just like he's talented. You see the talent there, and you see the IQ, you see the athleticism, you see the physique.
He was loyal too, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
but yeah,
was loyal. He was
yeah,
loyal
yeah.
to
For every
Cleveland.
chip where LeBron won, he had to have like a so like basically like someone who actually averaged over 20 points. Evan
Exactly.
never had someone who averaged
He
20
never
points.
had anyone over 20 points. And it's just like he had to go up against he went through adverse, like LeBron when he went up against, he was supposed to play Kobe Bryant in 2010. He lost to Dwight Howard. The NBA was trying to get NBA, you know the NBA, they'll blow the whistle and they'll try to, if the NBA wants you to lose, they'll try to get you to lose, man. The NBA doesn't play around with that.
Orlando was kind of good though.
Exactly, that was the problem. Orlando was the better team at the end of the day. LeBron literally had no help there. He was playing
That's
with
what I'm saying. That's what makes him so great. That's what
Algauskas.
I'm saying.
That's the thing though. But like
He was doing
Kobe
that
Bryant though,
himself, bro.
to me, Kobe Bryant lost to the Boston Celtics and he came back and avenged that loss. Like to me, I don't even know where LeBron avenged the loss. Like there's certain things that are just
He
missing.
avenged the loss.
Yeah, he just
They beat
lost to the
San
Sixers.
Antonio, but they won one and then they lost the second one.
Yeah, he won one and they beat him twice already. They beat him in Cleveland and then they beat him in Miami. He beat him one time and then with Ray Allen with the big shot. And then after that, it's not his fault because you know what? Dwayne Wade broke down right in front of his eyes. Chris Bosh couldn't give him anything. LeBron was literally the only guy out there hooping.
Yeah, so I think so. Like in Game 6, when they played San Antonio, LeBron missed that clutch shot. He still
You're
lucky
right.
Chris Bosh got that offensive rebound. LeBron missed that shot.
Exactly. He missed the shot. You forgot about that, guys. Like there's something missing with LeBron. I don't know what it is, man. There's something missing,
He
bro.
doesn't. It's his person now. He's not as. I mean, I don't know. If you look at the stats, he's more clutch than Jordan, but
Nah, man.
I just think it's the highlights too. You know, I think
Okay, so
I
then
gotta admit, Jordans are probably a little better than LeBron. I think I got one pair of LeBrons. I only had one pair of Jordans in my whole life, so
Yeah.
all right,
Nah,
so
nah.
look,
I've
Jordans
never
is
had
down
a
by
pair of
2
LeBrons.
points, right?
I think it was on sale too. I ain't even really, yeah.
Okay, so let's just say right, you're playing NBA Finals, Game 7, and you're down by 1 point, but like 1 second left. Are you gonna get the ball to MJ or LeBron?
I'm
Both
giving
of
it to
these
MJ.
guys, they
Yeah,
both-
Who you giving it?
MJ.
Def 4K? Who you giving it to?
MJ has to be MJ.
Jalik, who you giving
Y'all
it
gotta
to?
look at the stats though. Y'all switching up. 1 minute, y'all.
Yeah,
What are
but
y'all basing this on?
LeBron never hit like that clutch shot in like a finals ever.
Bro,
He
his
never
his
hit that like
only
that one
clutch
clutch.
playoff shot was against the Toronto Raptors in the second round when we had DeRozan and DeRozan was scared and Dwayne Casey had to bench him and OG Anunoby was guarding him and LeBron hit that clutch
Yeah, that
shot
was a
off the
rookie mistake.
backboard.
We made him go left.
Yeah, we made him go left and he hit the clutch shot off the backboard. That was the only clutch I remember of LeBron. Look, no, the bubble, he passed the
Y'all
ball.
biased, man. Y'all
He
biased.
bro, in the bubble, he ran down the court. He passed it to what's it called, Danny Green. Danny Green missed, and then the twin guy, Morrison, he ended up missing, and that was that.
Threw it away.
Y'all act like he not clutch, like
Listen.
he's scared to take the left. That's not true though.
No, but come
Nah,
on, bro.
listen,
History has shown it.
Dude,
Def
Jordan-
4K, go ahead.
Nah, it's
Jordan
the
is like
stats,
a
man.
true
I
three-level
gotta
scorer,
find it.
man.
Yeah,
look.
Jordan is a true three-level scorer. He will get around
You
you.
also
He will
selector pull up
score
that
and
clip
like
of what
he's
the
got the free
MJ
throw roll in the
hitting
paint.
that
Wait,
what's
let
a
me
game
hear
winning
this, Def
shot game
4K.
6.
Let me hear Def 4K say this point though, because he's breaking a real serious point, Louis. Give me one sec. Let me hear that again, Def 4K. Say that again.
Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is Jordan is a true three-level scorer in a sense that, when he gets in the paint, he has so many ways. Like he might not be like he is definitely is as explosive as LeBron, but he's more acrobatic, right? Like some of the times, like he gets some shots off over 7 footers, right? Like those are like big, like athletic, like they'll put you down and foul you, right? And he was getting some shots off that LeBron just gets fouls for, right? Like you take away LeBron's foul calls in the paint, and he's not an elite slasher, right? Jordan was literally like he was able to score from the mid range efficiently, right? So they had to guard him high, and when he gets in the paint, he was also explosive. So they had to make sure that he doesn't get to the paint. And he wasn't shooting too many threes, but he made a lot of clutch threes too. LeBron, he's not a good 3-point shooter, right? He has his turnaround fadeaway, but that's not really effective. I've never seen him hit a game winner like that, right? And in the paint, right? He's good in the paint. I'll give him that, but he gets a lot of calls, right? He gets a lot of like
You
Mickey
must
Mouse
ain't
calls
watch
from the refs.
Jordan, bro. Jordan was like, trust me, everybody listen. Jordan got certain calls that was like known.
No, I
He
agree. He got
trust me,
calls. The referee
everything
was
was
Yeah, but
based
not
on
compared to
Jordan,
LeBron though.
everything.
Not even close
Because
to
it wasn't
LeBron
as many
calls.
star. It was stars, but it wasn't like superstars. Jordan controlled the NBA. He could do certain thing. Everything was based on him. So
no.
it's
I
always
agree.
like,
Jordan and LeBron were virtually getting the whistle when the NBA loves you, man. Especially like Jordan and
yeah,
LeBron.
Jordan.
They,
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, they
bro.
both
because
have a
it's the
whistle
business.
for
That's it.
sure.
That's like that in all walks of life.
Yeah.
If you work at a store and you sell cars and you selling cars way more than your employees, you gonna get you gonna be able to come in late. You gonna be able to talk crazy to your manager every now and then. Certain things is that because you selling more cars than them.
What are these analogies,
That's just
man?
the way it works, bro.
That's exactly how it works. No, I agree with you, bro. Bro, there's that 4K has some valid points. I just think even to LeBron, I'm not gonna lie. Even let's talk about scoring, the way they score, bro. Personally, for me, I think LeBron can score, but he's not as surgical as LeBron as Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan mastered the fadeaway jump shot, and the
Look
reason
at
why
their lifetime percentages though, selector. When you get a chance, I want to see that.
the percent. No, you're right. LeBron James is more of
Oh,
efficient. He's more of the efficient scorer.
Yeah,
Field
he
goal.
knows
He
his
has a
taking
he
threes
has
are
he's more
fast.
efficient. He is more efficient he's more efficient field goal percentage. You're right. But
Yeah,
remember,
but yeah, but again,
LeBron's
MJ
scoring
had
though.
yeah, but again,
His
MJ no,
mhm.
because no one else could no, actually score. He had to take twice as many shots. No, because he had nobody actually pass the ball to.
No, I agree with you on that. But also too, you got to understand, MJ's system wasn't all catered to MJ. It was the triangle, but the triangle was also catered to
It heavily
several other
depended
players.
on Jordan to perform.
Yeah, yeah, you're
Like
right. You're 100% right.
LeBron's system is built to like make LeBron's life easier. Jordan,
Exactly.
if Jordan doesn't come to play, they lose the game.
They lose the
Literally,
game.
that's literally what it is. As simple as that.
that goes
Exactly.
to show you. Yeah,
Like triangle is literally ISO scoring, right? With
Yeah,
like Scottie Pippen's defense and like Dennis Rodman's like offensive rebounding. That's literally
yeah.
all it is.
That's
It
all it
slows
is.
the game
Yeah.
down. They give Jordan the ball. It's basically James Harden in Houston, right? Without like the defense.
No, I agree. No, I agree with you. I think the one thing that I noticed about LeBron and Jordan, LeBron James, his scoring ability, he was very good at getting like he could bully his way into the paint. Do you see what I'm saying?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He literally like the size of Carmelo almost,
Yeah.
but way more athletic. That's what I'm saying. It's like a cheat code. So it's
And
like
that was a great part about him. Like he could
crazy.
bulldoze. But let me tell you something though. As you get older, your game is supposed to mature. Like LeBron has a post game, but it's not as good as LeBron James. I mean LeBron James has a post game, but it's not as good as Michael's. Michael Jordan's post game was like he used his post game so he can like preserve his energy. So he was able to it made life more easier for him, and it was more strategic. He knew players couldn't guard that specific move. Where sometimes I
He
think LeBron should adopt a lot of those techniques, like certain things like the sky hook, because I think LeBron could do that, like the sky hook or like a good post game. Michael Jordan
LeBron
had
tried to
better
go for that
footwork.
fadeaway way too much.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is that's back in the day when they used to dribble a lot and it was one man scoring. Now there's much more passing and motion and different things like that. That's why I would say like if LeBron probably would score way more points down then because it was just one man coming down. Charles Barkley used to dribble back. They don't play like that no more.
No,
It's
but
more,
but back then though, bro, you go attack the paint, LeBron would get hurt a lot more.
how
Like they would
Jordan
drop him.
didn't get hurt. He bigger than him. He bigger and stronger,
Nah,
and his
but
work ethic is crazy. His
nah,
work
but
ethic is legit.
Jordan, remember Jordan didn't take no games. Look, how many 82 games? Michael Jordan got like
I feel
7,
like
8, 82 games.
Jordan
Jordan got
more
like
stronger. I mean, like
yeah,
Jordan looks more defined and like it's more stronger. You know what I mean?
nah,
Just
nah,
because you're tall doesn't mean you're
Nah,
strong.
bro, that's
Jordan
nah,
looks
nah.
stronger.
LeBron's stronger.
no, Brown looks stronger. Bro.
Jordan came in like the
Honestly,
90s, right?
both in their prime, you can't judge off of like who's taller and who's that. And like,
Nah,
Yo,
bro.
I think
LeBron's
who
like
win
Like
like in a
2
fist
inches
fight.
taller, bro.
LeBron's like
That's,
250, 260.
even Jordan said he was too big about LeBron.
Yeah, he said he was
Yeah,
too
he
big. No,
said
LeBron is too
LeBron's
big, bro.
260 with like a 40-inch vertical.
Bro, he's like a football
And
player
he's
playing
just
basketball.
fat.
Yeah, that's like a Chico, bro.
He's a
Michael
tight end.
Jordan was like
And
190.
homeboy is like 7 foot and scoring like that. Kevin Durant. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It would be.
Nah, yeah, Kevin Durant, but
He would score like so many points.
nah,
If he
you're
was
right.
playing with Jordan, he would average 40.
But yo, I have a question though. Now that you mentioned Kevin Durant, do you think LeBron James fears guarding the best player down the stretch? Because I always see Jordan going up against the best, but I never like with LeBron. Remember when he played
that's
Kevin
true,
Durant in the
that's
playoffs?
true.
He ran away from him when he hit that shot. Remember the big
LeBron's not
shot?
really a good primary defender, though. That's the thing. Same thing with
Oh.
Giannis. Giannis is not a good primary. They're better help defenders.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. That was a thing too. Remember, he ran away from the shot. Kevin Durant hit that big shot over his face. He ran away. I couldn't believe what I was looking. I'm like, why are you running? Get up on him. But I don't know. LeBron, to me, man, LeBron wants. I think LeBron gets. I think he's great. But man, there's like I said, there's something missing with him. Like I'm not knocking away. I'm not knocking the guy. Listen, the guy is great.
I respect that. He not your thing. I guess so.
There's something missing, bro. I don't know what the heck is missing with that guy, bro. But like when you look at him, it's like he is great. He to me, he's a top. I don't even care what it is. I say he's better than Kobe Bryant. I tell people all the time that.
People only if you notice they only compare him to Jordan. They only compare him to nobody else.
Yeah, they don't compare him to nobody because he said, "Oh, I'm chasing the ghost of 23." Oh, when I won that championship in Cleveland, I felt like MJ. The guy, he's always putting MJ's name out there, like he's baiting MJ.
Yeah, so like he thinks
if,
him.
if I was his manager or agent, I would have told him to never ever wear 23. Like,
yeah,
I hate when they wear a Jordan number. They should retire that across every team.
They retired Kobe's number, but
I'm tired of people wearing 23, yo. Especially LeBron. When you're the next LeBron, you don't need to live in his shadows. Wear your own number.
He wears 6 now.
Yeah.
That's Dr. J. But he should have never wore 23. Like,
why do you think he wore 23? He was trying to be like LeBron. Right?
Yeah,
I mean Jordan.
Iverson, that's his favorite fighter boxer, but he wore number 3.
Yeah.
Iverson. Derek Jones, Derek Rose sort of number. I don't like when fighters. I mean, I keep saying fighter. I was talking about
boxers.
basketball
players.
Yeah, I don't like when they wear number 23. They should just get rid of that.
Also, LeBron made Space Jams too, and that movie flopped terribly.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, flopped terribly.
Yeah,
so like it feels like LeBron trying to copy MJ for everything.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Yo, Amarada said it best. Yo, he said ran away from KD and hit the shot right over him. Yeah, he ran away, bro. The guy ran. I'm like, what are you running for? They're saying that dude, NF is the next Eminem. Who's NF? Is he a rapper? He always is the best on the team. It has to run through him. He when he had Kyrie, some games he left Kyrie to go off. No, you're right. He did leave Kyrie to go off some games.
Well, okay, like
Nick Nurse will make the Hall of Fame
ball.
if he wins another championship. The Lakers are trying to get Nick Nurse. That's the talk in the NBA right now. I don't know what they're trying to take our guys. Trying to take Nick Nurse away from the Raptors. Raptors better win the 76ers series, 5 or 6. Yeah, we'll win that series, bro. We're not going to lose to them. It starts on Saturday, so
Saturday 6 p.m. I think ESPN.
Oh,
6 p.m.
What's the C's? I haven't been following basketball. Who's the C's? Like any upsets you seeing?
Yo,
who seeded
we're
up?
we're the 5th seed. We're playing the 76ers with James Harden. They're the 4th seed. That's gonna be the upset right there. We're gonna beat them.
How many in the playoffs? I thought it was only 8. It changed it?
No,
Yeah, no,
so
they're
like
gonna
it's still
play in
8.
games.
It's still
Yeah,
8.
it's still
Yeah.
Not playing
Because
games.
the 8th seed, the 1st seed play the 8th, 2nd and 7th, 3 and 6, and 4 versus the 5th seed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So how is
but
it
now
that,
they have the play-in. They have the play-in.
Yeah. So
So
yeah.
if
So
how does
now
the
for
play-in work? How does that work?
seven plays 8. After that, 9 and 10 face off. After, so like that, if that seven beats 8, seven plays Boston, and after if like the
Oh.
8th seed wins against 9th seed, they get where they play number 1 seed.
yeah, so basically it's gonna be a tournament
Let me go
between
to
7, 8,
ESPN.
9, and 10. They're gonna play in a tournament, like a small tournament or some crap like that, or a playoff tournament stuff.
They
Yeah.
they extending the season?
But yeah, so
I don't know what-
This
by
is
only
postseason.
2
Playing
games. So
count
like yeah,
postseason.
only
So
playing
the
tournament
women's
can be
NBA,
Tuesday.
they just had their draft. Who's Ryan Howard?
No,
She
that's
got
some
drafted
and
from
yeah, there's some
SWA.
no, not MLB. I'm the women's basketball.
WNBA.
I don't know. I don't watch that, but yeah, she got drafted. So it's a big thing. I know a lot of people were talking about it in Vegas.
I don't care about the
A lot of
one
people-
playing sports.
Yeah,
I don't care less.
yeah, but yeah,
Oh,
basically it's a. Mhm.
she must be good.
So
They
yeah,
traded up for her into Kentucky.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, a lot of bettors, a lot of gamblers were putting money on that. I guess they made a lot of money from that because I heard that earlier this morning. A lot of people were talking about her and they were going to put money on her going number
When I
one.
seen that, I was
She
like,
was
who's that?
SEC Player of the Year, sophomore, junior.
I
A lot of
watched
these
that either,
females
bro.
start
Female basketball.
after their junior season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a question, guys. I have a question. So like, we're gonna get right back into this right here. What do you think about LeBron only winning one scoring leader? He was only once a scoring leader.
He only won it one
He
time.
doesn't care because
Yeah.
that's
No,
not what his emphasis
No,
is.
but nigga,
It's all about play. He don't care. You see how
No, but bro, I think that's a
He
misconception though.
He played
No,
with
he
too many
don't.
All-Stars.
he was getting triple doubles, but he doing all those assists. Why homeboy never
No, but-
was averaging?
But bro,
hope on
bro,
dude,
people
average
say
like 10
LeBron's.
assists.
No, but people say this is not a bash on LeBron. I still think he's a great player, but people say LeBron is not a scorer. But bro, he's about to be the leading scorer in NBA history, so he obviously is a scorer. There's a misconception
that
going
he's
on that he's not a scorer.
That wasn't his main thing.
But
wasn't his main
that's what
thing.
he always that's where he led most. He wasn't like he wasn't a high assist guy. He was always a high
Yeah, but okay,
scoring guy.
LeBron was a more balanced player.
But
Like,
he's
an
more
all-around
efficient with it,
guy.
though. He get
You
his
think he's more
teammates
balanced?
More like LeBron could have got like 7
Right.
assist titles, but he decided I want to do scoring as well. Like to score, you have to score. You can't pass and score at the same time. There's just not enough statistics in
Right.
the
So he
game.
balanced it out, bro. Because if you
Yeah,
notice,
Mm,
homeboy
okay,
score,
I
he
see
don't
what you're
really,
saying.
Like we
he
know
don't
Yeah,
the
but
get as
saying,
again-
many
why
assists
doesn't
and
Jordan have more
rebounds.
assists
Kevin
per game?
Durant a little bit. He could do it, but he don't.
Jordan had no assists, no, because he played with trash players.
No, it's not even that. Like it's just he just had to score, right? Like he had to score for them to win, and LeBron just had to do both.
Oh, I think Jordan led his
and
teams
score.
like what 72 wins, right?
Yeah.
That Bulls team 72 wins.
That's crazy,
but
bro.
LeBron never got 70 wins.
What was it?
Yeah.
What did they do? 73-9, right? The
No,
Golden State
so
Warriors?
that I think they did 72
Golden
and
State
10.
beat him, but
Golden
they lost.
State beat them by only one game.
So
That
what did they do?
Chicago
70.
Bulls team,
I
that
think
was
they
really OP.
72 and 10.
Yeah, 72-10.
And what did Chicago did 72-10? What did Golden State do?
73 and 9.
73-9? Jeez.
73 and 9, I believe. Yeah,
Yo, that's a crazy ass record, bro.
yeah, that's
LeBron
tough.
beat that record.
Bro, I don't think any team even has the desire to go up against that record. It makes no sense.
Yeah, because
at this
nowadays
point.
they got all this
Load
load
management.
management. They don't be
Yeah,
playing
the
as
Suns
yeah,
tried
it's
to.
like
The Suns
because there's way
basically
more
tried.
money to be made. It's like they allowed to sit out. It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the Phoenix Suns this year, right? They got like 65 wins, something like that.
Yeah, they were like 55
Who
and
the
6 at some
favorite to
point.
win? Let me. I haven't, like I said, I haven't been really watching it as much.
The
I
favorite
haven't-
now to wins like the Suns and the Bucks are the
Nah.
favorites,
Whoever
Suns,
makes it
you gotta
tough
give it
to
to
beat.
homeboy.
according
Then
to Vegas.
I want my boy. I want my boy to win it again, though. Me, Greek Freak, though, because I like the fact he didn't do what Kevin Durant do and feel pressure, fall prey to peer pressure. He stood his ground, won a chip, and he deserved to win it. No, I hope
Bro,
so.
I feel like Giannis can actually become with a GOAT one day, maybe if like he can become top 5
Bro, he
player
win
of all
3,
time.
4 shit, bro. That's what he doing, bro. His one ring is already better than the Kevin Durant's too, in my opinion.
Yeah, facts.
He done it on his own.
No,
That's
yeah,
more of a
I
leader.
agree. I agree with you.
You know
Kevin
what I mean?
Durant.
With Chris Middleton, right? You went with Chris Middleton, right? Like that's a big drop off, right? Like,
Chris
Chris Middleton's a
Middleton
good
is
player,
solid.
but like, who
Is
would
he
top
hurt?
Kevin Durant's second best player?
Stephen Curry
Yeah, the best shooter of all
and Klay
time.
Thompson and Draymond
Exactly.
Green.
And they almost beat him. See, that's the coward move. Like that's like a follower. That never set. Ever since he done that, I was like,
When he ran to goal, that was a weak
yeah,
move,
that
man.
was like a punk move. Like
That was a
And I
weak
think
move.
Kevin
it had
Durant
to be
almost
premeditated. It had to
he
be
lost to the Raptors.
premeditated too, because it was. I forget what game it was. It was probably game 6. He was missing all these shots. I'm like, bro, he don't. I'm like, is this rigged? He was missing so many shots. Like he purposely, subconsciously wanted to get off the team. I'm like, why is he missing all these shots? He don't be missing shots like that, bro. He usually pick up, so I don't know about that. He still
Yeah, that
No,
one
wait.
was.
I want Instagram right now. I want Instagram right now, and I've seen Bucks and Suns game 6. Both won the championship.
Bro, I don't
Okay,
want to see the Suns in the playoff championships, bro. I'm trying to. I
Bro,
honestly.
Suns are not even good enough, man.
you
Not
got to
for a
give it to
regular season.
homeboy. He made his stuff because he was never a winner. Remember, from so many years, he never made it past the second round. He was like a choke artist. Trey, what's the boy name from North Carolina? Wake Forest, point guard for Phoenix. Forget his
Oh,
Chris
Chris
Paul.
Paul, bro. Yeah,
Chris
yo,
Paul,
Oh yeah.
Emiratas, if you want, yeah, you could jump in, bro. Here's the link right here, bro.
I don't feel like Chris
Yes.
Paul's
Yeah.
that like he's not feared in NBA. No one's like I heard one person say
Who?
Chris Paul.
Chris
No one
Paul.
like no one really fears Chris Paul. I've heard one
It's not
person say
fear, but
I'm
he's a
scared of
great
Chris
player
Paul.
though, and he's showing it. He came into the season in 2005 with Darren Williams. 2
Yeah,
seasons
he's
after
like,
LeBron. If LeBron ain't go straight to the league, they would have been in, probably
College, yep.
teammates in college or something. They,
he's a
so
true
what he's
point guard.
doing
Is
is
what he
phenomenal
is.
because
That's
he
the
never
only
was a
position he can
winner,
play.
and he adjusted his game though. You know what I mean? He is doing something by taking Phoenix. That's some serious stuff right there. So okay, so Cleveland play Brooklyn tomorrow, and Clippers play Minnesota. So how long is the playoff games? Oh, so
It's only one game.
they just made the playoffs a little long. Okay, instead of having 8 seasons, 10 of them. Okay, so Charlotte play. Oh, I should go to that one.
Yeah, they don't want people to tank, right? So
Go
that's
to
why
the
they
Charlotte
missed that.
versus Atlanta Hawks game. It's at 7.
That's
Yeah,
a
Yeah, so
playing
then
game right there.
Yeah, so
That's,
right. So with a playing game, don't actually count for like the playoffs. It's like to get into the playoffs.
it's to get into the playoffs. So they're battling to get in. It's like the NCAA. You know how there's like that round before you get
Oh,
into
so
the
it's
NCAA.
still gonna be 8 teams that do it, but they make you earn it basically.
Yeah,
Is
Yeah,
that how it is?
yeah,
For the next,
yeah.
because it's already 6 that's in there. So so they determining. Oh, I got you. So it's they
Yeah,
take
Emiratas, bro. I see you're
it
trying
is
to
2
jump
out
in,
of
yo.
4.
It,
Okay, that
yeah,
makes sense. Okay, I got you now.
yeah.
Because Toronto
Emiratas, jump back in, bro.
Saturday.
Mhm.
Toronto
Yeah,
played the
most definitely.
Sixers. Oh, that's the
Nah,
Bro, the
Rebels.
Sixers are the overwhelming favorites to win that series.
Bro, they're
I hope
silly,
so.
bro.
Can't wait for that.
I like
Wait for
Joel
the upset.
Embiid, man.
You want the Sixers to beat the Toronto
But
Raptors?
you know what's
Damn.
gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen when LeBron. You know when not LeBron James, but James Harden. He gonna get tired. He in the playoffs. He not the same, bro.
he's not the same. He's forcing up shots.
Yeah. Yo, Emiratas, jump back in, bro. Oh, there he is. All right. All
What
right,
up?
Emiratas, what's your take on this? What's your take on this? To take on this LeBron James, Michael Jordan debate, bro?
Well, I think for me, you know, I'm like what am I 30, 38? So Mike has like a bit of a kind of like a god type of, like I look at him in a different way than I do LeBron, because LeBron is like younger than me. You know, I will put Mike 1, LeBron 1A, but just right below Mike. And the only thing LeBron is missing is killer instinct.
Thank you.
But let me say this, and I'm gonna say something. It might be a little controversial, but you know, people's games are shaped off of their personality, and a lot of how people are is dictated from their childhood, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Thanks.
the two guys y'all were talking about, Kobe and Mike, right? Kobe and Mike, the thing that they had that separated from LeBron, because if you look at LeBron's film when he was a young kid, LeBron plays the same way. Like it's like a fucking Magic Johnson on steroids. He just fucking dishing the ball. He like literally plays the same way, getting guys involved. And that is because, in my opinion, them dudes had like strong like dads who instilled killer instinct. LeBron grew up with his mom. Now listen, I work with a guy from Cleveland. He's like 60 years old. His sister knows LeBron's mom. Like LeBron had to stay with teammates for like a week, 2 weeks, because mom was out there doing whatever. So when you stay with your teammates, you're the best guy on the team. You're like, you know what? I'm in somebody else's house. Let me get these guys involved so I can be their friend. You understand what I'm saying? So
I see exactly what you mean.
That's a good breakdown.
That's why
I never thought of it like that.
Because you gotta understand, like I saw LeBron playing high school. Like I went to this tournament. My buddy was playing the game before, and then like I saw LeBron. It was my senior year, his junior year, and I'm like, look at this motherfucker. Like it was incredible just to watch him play. So I've been studying him over the years, and I'm like, why do I have to like throughout the years? I'll be like screaming at my TV. How you the best motherfucker in the gym in the world, and you can't give me a bucket on the last shot? It's just because like I pull it all together, and I came up with that. Like Kobe, Mike. Mike had his daddy. Mike had the older brother who was dogging him. You know what I'm saying? Larry was dogging him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why LeBron is the way he is.
So you think that passive aggressiveness comes from the fact of his childhood, like where he was kind of like, he didn't really have that killer instinct. He was always trying to get other people involved, and it's kind of like it bled onto his.
The stats prove that he's a better clutch player than Jordan, though.
It does.
There's no
now
moments.
Technically it does. Yeah. Technically it does. But I'm just saying. So
he's talking about buzzer beaters. He's talking about buzzer beaters, though. But I'm talking about on the game on the line. On the game on the line.
I'm telling you, all the stats has LeBron above. Buzzer beaters, everything, bro.
This is the thing that holds LeBron back. The thing that really holds LeBron back is that Dallas series when he averaged like 17 points. That pissed me off because he could have averaged 40. Like, I mean,
bro, it wasn't even.
He got locked up.
They were up by 20 something at one point. Do you remember that?
I know.
Do you recall that?
I know.
It was like rigged. Like I don't know.
No. Honestly, Jalik, you're 100. Something looked very suspicious in that series. If you watch about, it was like he forgot how to play basketball.
But check this out. Did y'all see when they beat OKC? They was down 1-0. They called a bullshit foul that changed the whole momentum of it. OKC would have been up 2-0. People don't talk about that, bro. We can dig deep into it. You feel me? They called it. If you go back to them, OKC was supposed to be up 2-0. They called some weak foul. They either called a foul that shouldn't have been there or it wasn't a foul. It was something crazy. And after that, they just lost 4 games in a row. They lost their momentum. You gotta have momentum in these series, bro. That's why I said the rat. We know it's rigged certain things, but because they had to imagine them losing to Dallas and then losing to OKC back to back. That wouldn't be good for the NBA too. So
no, it wouldn't. Crazy. It wouldn't. But the thing is is just that OKC series. I had them because OKC was too young, bro. If you look at it, they had a young James Harden. Yeah, they had a young Kevin Durant, and they had a young Westbrook, and then they had a young Jeff Green. These guys were all young.
No, Jeff Green wasn't on there. I don't think he got traded to the Celtics for homeboy. That worked for ESPN.
Oh, Kendrick Perkins. Oh, yeah.
Traded. Remember? Their draft was crazy. I gotta give them props because they was drafting like their draft game. Some people don't. People like the Hawks and Charlotte Hornets, they don't know how to draft too good.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. That
real good.
Yeah, OKC has them. Yeah, they have had a lot of talented players. Even just the free agency acquisitions were really good as well. Like at one point they had like Kevin Martin. I was like they had what's this guy's name? Oladipo. They had
Paul George.
Yeah, Paul George. They also had what's his name? That guy, the guy from the Clippers, the short point guard. Forgot his name, bro.
Oh, Jamal Crawford.
Reggie Jackson. Jackson.
Oh yeah. He was. Yeah, I don't think they get along. Him, Kevin Durant, and Because remember, when Westbrook got hurt, Reggie Jackson was there, and Kevin Durant still won MVP.
Yeah,
Reggie Jackson, I don't know what the beef was. They don't get along. It don't seem like.
yeah. No, you're 100% right on that. I do recall that. Yeah. Let me tell you something though. Like LeBron though, bro. I think he's right. I think that killer instinct, bro. Because bro, LeBron has the body. Remember when he played Detroit? He had that killer instinct in him, bro. That to me, that was probably that was one of the best playoff performances I've seen from him. Like in a single series, especially coming back and
Yeah,
beating Detroit. I thought that was a good series, and I thought that would be an indication because of where he would go. And he was a great player. Like overall, LeBron's been a great player overall his whole entire career. But to me though, like I said, he doesn't have that big shot. You see what I'm saying? That shot that's defining, the shot that changes the landscape of the game. And to me, there's no big moment outside of the block. You know what I mean on Iguodala, and then that's about it, man.
Another
Like
big
don't get me
moment
wrong.
for LeBron. Oh, go
Mhm.
ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Continue. Yeah, I'm done, bro. You go. Yeah, you're saying another big moment. LeBron's.
Another big moment for LeBron, like when he showed he could dominate, was when he played Boston in that series and he was looking mad. Remember that game? He was
Oh
just
yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh
because
yeah. When
Boston
they
almost
turned
Oh
off the
beat him.
yeah,
AC, when they
You
turned off
talking
the
about
AC.
Boston and Miami? Yeah,
yeah,
Miami
yeah,
almost lost that one. Rondo was killing. Yo,
yeah.
yeah,
Rondo was
that was
killing it,
that
but
went to game 7. I was like, whoa, that was kind of close, bro.
yeah, it was.
mhm. No, that one was close, man. That Emirates, who do you think's gonna win the series? This is the hottest topic of the series of the NBA landscape right now. The Toronto Raptors and 76ers. Who you got winning that?
You know what? I just don't trust James Harden. I
Me
think
neither.
James, he's soft.
Yeah,
I think he's not clutch. But I think I don't know. I think they might have enough to beat the Raptors. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I really haven't seen too much. I know they got Van Fleet and they got what's Pascal.
Pascal. Yep, yep.
Yeah,
They got.
So,
Yep.
but I think I don't. They don't have nobody to stop Embiid. They don't have anybody to stop him. And Harden can get you 20 and 10 by being a sucker. Like he can just get you 20 and 10
in the
being.
regular season, Emiratis in the playoffs, he
Well, that's
different,
true.
bro.
That's
Balling
true.
off. Something going on with him, man.
You're right.
No,
I
something
don't
wrong
like him.
with
I
him,
don't
man.
like
Like,
him.
something is not natural about that, bro. He do it every year, bro. Something
Every
ain't
year.
right, bro.
Every year.
They be, I don't. There's something ain't right.
And Embiid too. I remember, like I think it was the 2019 playoffs. Right, Embiid had like a foot problem, and he couldn't play.
When
Oh,
he
you're
get
right.
injured, that's a little different. Homeboy
Uh,
don't
th-
be injured. He just fall
Honestly,
off.
bro, let me
Embiid
tell
do
you
be
something.
getting
If
injured.
you guys been watching the Raptors, I'm telling people right now, if you want to make some money, this is a series where you can make money. The Toronto Raptors are going to defeat the 76ers.
I hope they
In
do.
6 or 7 games. In
You know, I'm
6 or
going with the
7.
Sixers.
That's
Bro.
usually gonna go 6 or
That's
7.
the team closest to where I'm from. I'm going with the Sixers on that, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, they're going to defeat them, bro. I'm telling you right now.
We'll see. And then who else? The Celtics.
Oh,
The
I mean,
Bucks is playing Chicago, right?
yeah.
They might
All
sweep Chicago.
the Bucks are.
In Chicago, is
I have
Lonzo
Bucks
doing
in
good?
5. Bucks
Is
in
Lonzo
5.
doing good? Lonzo Ball, he doing good?
He's you can't play in the playoffs. He's injured.
He's injured as usual. You know that
Oh,
guy.
he injured still? At
Yeah.
least he got
Always
that
injured.
bag, bro. I'm happy for LeVar.
Yeah. No
He
bullshit.
said what
No
he was
bullshit.
going to do. And LaMelo, they saying LaMelo might be MVP one day.
No question. No, but that boy can play. He got game. He got
Yeah,
game.
he proved me wrong,
I
bro.
feel like
He
Anthony
did. Yes,
Edwards
he did.
accomplished like so. Right, so Anthony Edwards, like he like in my opinion, he's like a better player than LaMelo Ball. I think
I
Anthony
think so
way
too.
more.
I think
You
so
said
too.
Anthony Edwards?
Yeah, I
What
like
does
him
he
better.
do besides score, Edwards?
That boy a problem.
What does he
Edwards
do
scored
besides score?
49 points. He's like oh my, he's got to win.
Homeboy,
He's a better scorer and than
I don't know
LaMelo
if I
Ball.
was talking to y'all, but if some people we was debating this. We was begging the Pelicans to draft Ja Morant. And I was like, bro, dude is too heavy. I'm like, I knew something was gonna be up with his weight.
Zion, eh?
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
goes to show you they get
Wrong
all
draft pick.
and
John
highlights
Morant's
and
the problem.
But Ja Morant he brings money too. He didn't have the hype that homeboy had. They both from South Carolina, but his hype was big, and I knew with his personality he was gonna bring a big fan base. But they went for the microwave world and seeing all the dunks
Right.
and
I have a feeling
Ja Morant better.
Ja Morant's gonna fall off, just like Westbrook is like doing
Nah,
right now.
No.
He ain't
It
like
might
that.
happen. It might happen. In my opinion,
he
Yo,
ain't West-
bro, I think Louis onto something because Ja Morant, if you look at it statistically, players, not statistically, but analyzing the NBA, players who play above the rim, high flying point guards, they tend to not do well later on in the career. John Wall, Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook.
That's my only concern with him.
What you
Yeah,
mean?
I think.
Russell Westbrook recently won. He's when did
Bro, have you
his
seen,
fall off? He recently was doing good, like until he
bro,
left.
bro?
He was doing good in Houston. He was doing good in
No, he
Washington.
was doing horrendous in Houston, bro. He was
in the
he was-
playoffs,
Look at the stat. You talking about stats? Because he wasn't.
bro.
He's
Him
not a
and James
great
Harden
shooter.
didn't know how to
Ja
play
Morant
together,
can shoot better than him.
bro. Him and James Harden could
Morant-
not play together. They could not
Ja
play
Morant
together.
can shoot better than him, and he has a different personality than Westbrook. Westbrook is he doesn't. He's real sensitive. Like he doesn't. If you notice, nobody corrects him.
Exactly.
Bro,
That's his
yeah.
downfall.
Everybody
Nobody
scared of
That's
him.
his downfall.
Exactly. Everybody act like
Yeah.
they scared of him. And this is coming
Yep.
from a Westbrook friend. He needs somebody to step to him in public for
Absolutely.
him to learn his lesson. He keep doing it, and it's like
Yeah,
he's
he's
above
blocking it.
criticism. Like,
Yeah, he's blocking. It's true. You're right.
and you
he's
think it's just about playing hard. It's about being smart. Like
Absolutely.
you don't
Yeah.
gotta. Nobody.
Yeah, and I
correct
agree with you.
him. Yeah, they all scared of him. All of his coaches don't tell him nothing. I'm like, come on, bro.
I agree with you 100%. I think you're right, bro. I think Russell Westbrook, you know what I mean? I think personally, I just think he's stubborn, man. I don't think
Exactly.
he has the ability to be as great as Michael Jordan. He has the ability to be as great as LeBron James. He has the talent. The problem is I don't think he's ever got a chance to harvest it. Like he hasn't had a coach who actually sat down and like kind of
Everybody's scared of him, bro. He needs
yeah,
somebody
bro.
to step to him.
And I
And
think
he's real
I
sensitive.
think the NBA has an issue too because they're calling players, so they're not letting players actually like they're not telling players aren't really being they're kind of being babied. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. And enable it. Like just like
Exactly,
little babies, bro.
enable. Look,
Exactly.
yeah, they gotta like guys like him. In order to maximize him, you have to kind of like. I'm not saying like he's a grown man, but like he has to kind of be disciplined almost. Like he has to be like humbled or like.
Coach ain't gonna do it. One of his teammates would do it. Kevin Durant.
It's like, bro.
Kevin Durant
Yeah.
probably was intimidated by him too. So that's
Exactly.
why
Absolutely.
he needs
Exactly.
somebody to step to him, and they might get. It's sad to say this, but he might need to get in a squabble in a fight, and the dude win, and him to be taught a lesson. This is sad, but he has to be taught a lesson somehow. But
So
He's
how about Kobe?
delusional. He's
Yeah.
delusional, dog. Like Russell Westbrook. You remember that? You remember when they were in a post game press conference and the reporter asked him something. He said, "Well, I got 23,000 points, motherfucker.
Doesn't matter.
That don't have
Oh, yeah.
shit to do. That doesn't
No
have
rings.
shit to do with what you did
No
tonight.
rings. Yeah,
Tonight
no
you
rings.
had goddamn 9 turnovers. That don't have nothing to do. Like, what have you done
yeah,
for me
like
lately?
I'm saying though, like
What are you talking about?
even back. Do y'all remember back when the reporter asked him about James Harden's contract? He act like he got mad at him. I'm like, what's wrong with him?
I don't
He
know.
got mad
it's
at
so
him. It's
str-
back on
bro.
OKC. Like, what is he mad about, bro?
I
But
don't
and
know.
it's funny. I actually heard he was actually cooler than what people even realize. So I'm like,
right.
they said he was actually cool, and they said James
Yeah.
Harden is the one that's harder to get. I don't know. It's just weird with him, bro.
Bro, the strangest part about this guy too, as well, is
It's fucking
like
clothes.
like yeah, the clothes, bro. Like he dresses very suspect.
He basically admitted he don't care about no ring, bro. He just. They said he opted in. He's like, "Fuck this! Don't get my money."
Oh my god.
Westbrook is crazy. They said when you meet him, he actually real cool.
Oh my god. Like,
This
dog,
guy is crazy, man.
why are you wearing a skirt? Like, you be wearing
Why
skirts
you-
like you have sons at home. I don't understand. What's going
A
on?
white
Yeah,
skirt,
that's crazy.
bro. Like
Yeah, I kind of
a
like
white
that.
skirt, bro. Like
Ain't he from Compton? Like, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
they take that
Bro.
fashion too. That's what I'm saying.
doesn't he have friends, bro? Like nobody sits down there and says, "Yo, bro, don't come around me with that." Bro.
Because Westbrook got a temper too. He'll fight you.
Yeah, he does have a temper. Yeah, he does. He does.
He real
Bro,
sensitive, man.
Imagine you got to go out on a night with a night on the town with this guy. in the
Oh
skirt,
my god. You gotta watch his drinks. Like, why? Don't let him drink more than like fucking 2 drinks.
Yo,
God,
they said
damn.
that boy is real organized, bro. He's different. It's crazy.
He's wearing a skirt, bro. He's
If
a
you
grown
ha-
man, bro.
Has
He's a
anybody
grown
on here
man,
ever
bro.
seen a one-on-one interview with him? I never
I
ever
have.
seen an interview ever.
No, I have seen one
Ever.
actually.
When?
seen
When?
He was
I
doing
never
some
seen an
film.
interview with him.
He was
never go
premiering
on
a film.
podcasts. He never do
Yeah,
no
I know.
podcast. He never go to like
Wasn't he
Breakfast
with
Club.
Kevin
He don't
Hart
do
in like
nothing.
the what's it called?
Which one?
The ice bath?
Yeah, he was in the
yeah,
ice
Kevin
bath with
Hart.
Kevin
Oh, he
Hart.
got that. Oh, okay. But yeah, that was like a real interview where he has to be serious.
I seen
No.
he was
Never
doing an
seen him. He
interview
don't do 'em,
premiering
bro.
a
He
movie.
don't do interviews, bro.
He was doing a film. I think for he was doing some sort of film or something. So I saw that, and then I haven't really seen. You're right though. I haven't really
He don't.
seen
He don't.
much. Yeah, much of him. I don't know. It's very
Kevin
strange
Durant
when
to
I
do an
think about it.
interview. Like, why Russell Westbrook don't go on the show? I like Serge Ibaka's show.
Yeah,
That's
Serge
funny.
Ibaka has a good show.
Oh,
He
yeah,
does
yeah.
cooking
He
and all
look
that
good,
stuff.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
probably just
but-
that's his like. He probably just real sensitive, man. And then
Yeah, okay,
you take
But
everything
that's the
personal.
thing, though. Like,
Yeah.
if you're in a lot, like imagine. See, that's the thing. Imagine if he was in an NFL locker room. Like, put him in the locker room with like, I don't know, like Aqib Talib and like those guys of that era. You see what I'm saying? Or put him in a locker room. Like these guys are just gonna clown him all day. You're wearing a skirt, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that's it.
I
I
don't
know he was in
understand.
attraction, but when he done that,
Bro.
I was
bro.
disgusted.
But the NBA fashion now is it's so weird. Baggy
It is
clothes with
weird.
like the
Yeah, bro.
long
These guys
pants,
don't know how
it's
to
weird
dress,
fashion
bro.
now.
These guys don't know, bro. You know the crazy part is too. No, I get it. Like, cause I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, I know Rodman once wore
Yeah,
what do you
he-
call
A
it?
dressing
into
made
that
himself.
fashion.
That's
I
just
think
one
he
player.
going to them fashion shows. You know what they doing with that, bro.
Mhm.
Bro, but
Absolutely. I
Rodman,
know what they're doing with that. Absolutely.
Yeah, you know
I
what
know
they
with-
doing. With that,
I'll
bro.
tell
They-
you right now, with Rodman though, like I don't think any guy would say anything if Rodman pulled up.
Nah,
That
Rodman
guy-
just different.
That guy
He
was
just
a
different.
bad man. No one ever seen him.
he's just
Rodman like,
different.
okay, man, wear a dress. Wear a dress. Marry
So
yourself.
what
Wear a dress, bro.
Chris Paul averaged 10 assists. Wow. I'm looking at the
Yeah.
stats. Wow, that's
Yeah, he a beast, yo. He a beast.
his
Nah,
career.
Chris
lasted
Paul's a
long.
beast, but yo, bro, I'll tell you right now though, he kind of is an underachiever though.
But
Really?
yeah, he
Didn't
used
want
to never
anything.
get past the second round. He would
Yeah,
choke. Like I agree with him on that.
he just passed. Remember, he passed it one time. He passed it the playoffs. That just happened, right? He went to the championship and they were up 2-0 and they ended up losing that. I saw them
He
losing
got
that.
hurt.
Yeah,
They
he
could
got
have beat
hurt.
Golden State, and then
They could
remember
have beat Golden State. Yup.
Houston.
Mhm.
They
Yup.
choked against Houston. They was up
Yep.
3-1, I believe, when Kevin
3-1.
McHale was the coach. Yeah, he be choking.
And I remember when he had Vinny Del Negro and they choked 3-1. I think they had
Yeah,
a
that was
lead.
against that was against Houston.
Clippers.
No,
Yeah,
there
the
was
Clippers.
one they could have beat
Golden
OKC.
State?
OKC came back and beat them.
Yep.
He choked a lot, bro.
And then when they had the Lob City, they choked again. They choked several times, man.
Yeah,
They were
could
good
have
at
beat
that.
OKC, bro.
With
But
Doc
at least
Rivers.
he started to win because Homeboy used to choke too in the whiskey, and then he
Who-
finally won a chip. So sometimes it just takes some time, though.
Nah, I agree with you guys 100% on that, bro.
Yeah, but
So yo,
yeah,
you guys
Chris Paul had way more than right. So Chris Paul now gonna be what 36. He had so much time to win a chip, but he couldn't do it.
Yo, bro, this is maybe his last shot right here. Because if he doesn't, unless LeBron's, I don't know why LeBron doesn't run with him. I think him and LeBron do pretty well just because they have great chemistry together. I think if they had him instead of Westbrook, but I think Chris Paul wanted his money because he got a big contract with the Suns. I think he got a max. So I think that
Yeah.
played a huge part. And I think he's like, yo, I'm gonna get my money regardless. So I understand, yo, you gotta go get that money, bro. So like Chris Paul, yeah, because they had Rondo.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember they had Rondo.
When they never won a championship, right? Phoenix?
Nope.
They never won
no.
anything.
Never won, I don't think. That'd be good for. I like teams that never won. So we'll see.
But again,
Yeah.
I think they won it. I don't think they didn't win it. I don't really. I
No,
feel
they didn't win
maybe
anything, bro.
this year. I don't know who's gonna win. Honestly, cannot tell you who's gonna win.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
good.
tough
That
one.
makes it more exciting.
Yeah.
When you got some dominant team, it kind of make it boring.
Yeah,
You
because
don't
Golden
know
State will be
that makes it
every
interesting.
year. People say, "Oh, yeah, Golden State gonna win. Golden State gonna win," Now it's like the NFL. You know who's gonna win. You have but you have no idea.
What
You're
about that
100%
Denver
right.
Golden State series? Who gonna win that? Y'all think that's close?
Denver might win that. Like Denver might win that series.
Denver, Curry,
I'm
I feel like Curry gonna
definitely
choke.
going for Denver because that's where homeboy is from. That's my little nephew. That's my little nephew friend Bones.
Bones, yeah. Thing from Jamal Murray from our cities out there. He plays for.
Oh
He's
yeah,
injured right
yeah.
now. He's from our city.
I'm
Jamal
rooting for.
Murray,
Not a
bro.
lot of people from Wilmington be making it to the league, so I gotta root for
Yeah.
Denver. I always
But
like
you know-
Jamal Murray too, bro.
But
Yeah.
you know,
He's
Andrew
bad,
Wiggins,
bro.
Andrew Wiggins from Toronto. So you know, Andrew Wiggins, our guy out here. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So,
He's a bust, man. He's the number overall pick.
that's that's what man say out here though. He is a bust though. Like we know that.
For the
He's,
number
like,
one
His
pick.
personality,
Yeah,
he
no,
don't
pick,
got
he's
to,
a
like,
bust.
his personality is laid back, you know.
Bro, he's too laid
If you
back.
think
Man.
about it, they was. I remember during that time, they said if Homeboy wasn't getting hurt, he possibly could have been number one, Joel Embiid. And remember, he was up the first 2 seasons. He missed 2 straight seasons. He gained weight. They said he wasn't going to end up good, but shit, he changed it around.
Yeah, he changed it around. They
Yeah.
both played at Kansas together. You're right. They went to
Yeah.
Kansas over there. Yeah.
Yep.
Now you're 100% right. Yo, that guy Bones is a good player though. He could shoot the living, like, bro. He could shoot.
Yeah.
Man.
You think he gonna win Rookie of the Year?
No.
He gonna get
Come
first
on,
team All NBA
the
though,
rookie,
right?
the rookie of the year plays for the Toronto Raptors, bro. Scotty Barnes, bro. Come on, man.
Oh,
Oh
okay,
yeah,
okay.
Scotty Barnes.
He nice.
Yeah.
Scotty Barnes nice.
Friggin',
Nah, he's nice. Yeah, he's
super nice.
What
He's
position
Super
he play?
duper.
He
Everything.
can play point guard. He can play point guard, shooting
Did he
guard.
go straight for high school? He was in college. Where he from?
No,
He from
Florida State.
1 year, right?
Wow. Okay.
1 year. Yep.
So he should get first team. Maybe I think you get bonuses and stuff, right? When you make first, that's good for your contract status. Because once you get that second contract, that's when it really get popping. Like,
yeah,
that's when you can be G'd up because they already G'd up at least now. So that'll be that's good.
yo. Last night there was video. My buddy sent me a video. He was in the club last night, bro. Which is weird because we just played the Knicks, right? Didn't we play the Knicks yesterday?
Yeah, but we
He flew back to Toronto, bro. He flew back to Toronto, like, well, whatever. It's like 40 minutes, right? And then he was at the club like immediately after, bro.
Oh yeah,
they got the that's why
right now,
ain't
Scotty
commercial,
Barnes has like so right now Scotty Barnes has like the most first place votes for Rookie of the Year award.
Oh, is he? Yeah, yo, he won Rookie of the Month this month. Yeah, he just won. They announced he's Rookie of the Month.
Yeah, Bones is going to probably in his third or fourth season. That's when he's going to start averaging like 16. He's starting off nice and grind, and this year he should prove he averaged 10 points. So probably in his fourth season, he be averaging like 18. But just know how he play, he might be the guy that get traded a lot, like Jamal.
Yeah,
Crawford.
that's true. He got game though.
He do. He always.
I just figured out who y'all was talking about.
Yeah,
that's the dude with the jumper.
Yeah,
he got game.
Yeah,
his story is crazy because he was in a fire and his grandma and I think his little brother passed away.
Oh man.
Yeah, and he escaped though.
Damn.
And Wilmington is so small, so we'll see. I told my nephew he should become like an agent so he can learn the business, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Get around him,
Some good money in agents. It's good money in the agents, bro. And remember, agents now, bro, you make money globally because you could do different sports, right? So you could do the soccer, you could do the NFL, you could do the baseball,
okay. Yeah,
you could do the NBA, you can do the, you know what I mean, basketball in Europe, you could do basketball
like
in Asia, Africa, all over. Yeah, NFL, of course, you know that. NFL's a Premier League. So, yo, question: Earl Spence first thing, bro. That's going down Ugas this weekend.
I got Earl.
I got Amaratus. I got Jalik the leader. Who do you guys got?
Earl 8-4. It's gonna be a tough fight. It might take some wear and tear on him, but definitely homeboy don't got the. The only way he can win is like on cut or injury. That's my thing. Ugas.
Yeah.
Earl
what do you think about that, Amaratus, bro? What do you think about that?
I think from what I see, Earl's looking strong. I'm not gonna say stoppage. I'll say Earl maybe 10-2 later on in the fight. He gonna be teeing off on him. A dominant performance. That's what I think.
I think Earl. I think Earl should come out and try to get him out of here. He should try to knock him down.
No, I hope so, bro. I want the old Earl to come back.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because if he doesn't get the knockdown, man, after what Crawford did to what's this guy's name over here, Porter. Yeah, he's gonna need something like that, bro.
Ugas ain't no bum though. Like Ugas
not
is, like he not coming there to lay down. Like if Earl knocks him out, That's a
That's
statement.
big. That's a big statement. But you know
That's
how
a-
the fans are though, Emiratis and Selector. They gonna say Ugas was trash.
Yeah, they will. They will say
They
that.
gonna
Yeah.
say Ugas is trash. He lost. They go, man. They go. That fans is crazy, bro. And this is
I
probably.
agree,
I'm gonna
man.
be honest with you. Beating Ugas is more impressive than Poor. That's probably his. Be
Absolutely.
honest with you. That's probably his biggest victory at welterweight. To be really honest with you.
Now, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Because Brooke was coming off an injury, yeah, and this would be his biggest win.
this would be his biggest win.
Oh
I
my
hope
God.
it's spectacular, bro.
If Ugas pulls it off, though, bro,
He said
you think Earl's done?
Nah,
Nah.
he won't be done. He probably just moved to 154.
I don't think he will.
Nah, he said he
'Cause,
got
yo,
2 more fights. He said this one he tried to get Crawford and then move up.
You
But
got,
I heard
yeah.
Crawford wasn't going to be at the fight. I'm like, what? Who's
But
that?
that's stupid. What do you?
Yeah,
That's
that's
dumb.
dumb.
You better
Like,
be
who's
there,
the
man.
marketing team? Like,
Oh my God.
they different, man. They stuck in the like I don't know what type of. I don't understand that at all. Like,
I don't know, man. Yo, when's that Conor Ben Adrian Bruner fight happening, man? Like,
It's not. I don't think it is happening.
damn.
Conor Ben fight this weekend. He fights Saturday against
Who's he
the dude
fighting?
fight? Van Heerden. Dude that fought
Oh, he's
early.
fighting Van Herden.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, actually, funny you say that. I actually went to Van Herden Earl Spence fight.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah. You was telling me that. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to that fight. They fought in Toronto, bro. So I actually got to see that fight, bro. So they came on. Earl beat the lit. Earl was giving him some like, oh man, Earl was beating him like he owed him money, man. Like it was.
Yeah.
I was
See,
hearing
that's
those
the
shots
Earl I
from
want
the.
to come back. I want the old Earl to come back where he was like putting fear. That'd make it interesting.
Yeah,
Man, that would make it interesting. You know what I was thinking about though? I was just, you know how you just, do future fights. I was thinking like, what if Earl, like, okay, hypothetically speaking, Earl beats Ugas, beats Crawford, goes up to 54, and Fundora got all the belts. I would love to see Earl and Fundora just to see what Earl would do.
Oh, that'd be a
I
sick
think
fight.
Earl will get him though.
Earl will get him. Earl will get him though.
Because
What you think Crawford would be? You think Crawford would beat Fundora or nah?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Nah,
those guys will
Fundora-
beat him
Fundora's-
because they're not going to fight him like Lubin. Lubin fought a
Lupin
dumb
was
fight.
fighting like a maybe
Trying
he's
to fight him in
maybe
the inside.
Maybe he ain't have no endurance. He fought dumb, like
Dumb.
He fought him in the inside, bro. He
He
fought him.
trying
In
to prove something. Like, that's why you got to be. If you notice, he was wearing a Marvin Hagler fights war, bro. It's not about war, bro.
It's not about that at all.
Yeah, you're not Hagler, bro. It's about being smart. Like it's sad.
He was trying to pull up a Sean Porter, yeah.
Yeah, like what are you doing? Like, why do you want to be in a brawl now? Tony Harrison said he should consider retirement, and I think so too. That's not
so.
cool, bro.
He got beat up bad. He got beat
yeah,
up bad.
that's sad too because
His face was like his face was all like it was all like it was all
It's
mangled
sad,
up,
bro.
man.
It's so sad too. He's one of my favorites, man.
I think after the first knockdown, I think he was really hurt after that first knockdown. And I don't really think he had the legs to like move and get in and out.
Why is that though? He said he in dog shape. How you in dog shape? The boy was in dog shape. Fundora
was in some dog ass shit. Oh my god,
bro. Bro,
dude in shape, bro.
Young.
He looked like he could be a good cross country runner, bro.
Then he said he can make 147. He said, What?
I said, bro. Bro, he look like he eat all organic food, bro. He crazy.
No carbs and shit. No carbs.
Dude,
I know.
he's looking like one of those Kenyan Sudanese freaking cross country runners, bro.
He probably walk around 160. So he gonna have the advantage on a lot of fighters, man. He ain't got no weight.
Like he's running the Boston Marathon, bro. You see him, bro?
He's really thin, like extremely thin.
Oh, that goes to show you. One thing I know is about Lubin. I was like, man, he got like an 8-pack, but it looked too muscular. I was like, something.
Yeah, dude.
That looked too muscular. I'm like, what is he doing? I'm like, what's up with that? But he got the dude. He just nice and lean.
Man,
Peter, bro.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, Sebastian got a bright future ahead of him, though, bro.
He does.
I don't know. He gonna work on that defense. He got to stop that.
Yeah, but bro, this size though, nobody can even touch his face, bro. You see how tall he is?
Earl will go to his body and probably break him down, though.
Earl will break him down.
Earl break him down.
He was hurt bad though.
I think I think he can beat Jermel though. I think he can beat
You
Jermel.
think so?
I
Oh,
think
no.
so.
What, you
I
think
think
so, Emiratis? You think he beat Jermel?
I don't know, man. I think
he beat
Jamel got to
Jermel.
move. Like you're gonna have to move, and you're gonna have to step around this dude. And you know, one thing about the dude, if you look at him and his sister, they got these thick ass glasses. Like he can't see. Like, like he can't see. Like if you notice, like Lubin was
probably got
landing from the
LASIK.
outside. Lubin was landing from the outside,
I
and
wonder
I'm
what
like,
they do. Like, do guys get LASIK when they can't see? How does that work? Because I
I
remember
think
Jamal
you should.
Solo before the J Rock fight said he had got LASIK. It'd be stupid not to, because I got
Yeah.
LASIK myself, so I know without my glasses when I had them, I couldn't see.
Oh,
clearly.
really? Oh,
Yeah, I got the LASIK. Yeah,
He needs to
Yeah,
get
man.
that. Him and his sister got these
LASIK. I
fucking big
recommend.
glasses. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
That dude probably smart too. He probably just read. He'll go to the clubs.
And it's hard not to like him because he's
Yeah,
just like a
he's
good
real
kid.
cool.
Like he's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
He trying to be nobody. He not. He got that family structure. That make a difference, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Like, yo, bro, like, dude, that he looks like he goes to school, man. Like he's in university or something like that, bro. You know what I mean? Like
They said
it's like,
he said he trained 4-minute rounds in 30-second. He don't really, so his stamina gonna be there.
damn, bro.
I'm gonna tell you two guys that we need to get up out of boxing.
Who?
Fucking Ryan Garcia, get him out of boxing, and goddamn Rolly. You get Rolly the fuck out of here.
Come on, everybody, bro. You know I'm a
Oh,
Rolly
my
fan, man. Come
God.
on, man.
Yo,
You know I'm a Rolly
Rolly.
fan, man.
Nah,
That's
yo,
fire, bro.
Thing said, yo, Tank said Mayweather's trying to set him up, man, with the Rolly fight. Say that's a setup. You think that's a setup fight, bro?
Yo,
no.
like, see what Eddie Hearn just said? Eddie
What
Hearn
did he
said
say?
about Tank. Let me read it.
Yeah.
He said Eddie Hearn, we would certainly be looking to pursue Gervonta Davis extremely aggressively if he was in a position where he was no longer under contract.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, he should go to Hearn, bro. He should go to Hearn or go to Top Rank, bro. Like Mayweather's going to Dubai to fight who?
I don't know who the fuck. I don't know.
What is Mayweather's out there just hustling money out of, you know what I mean, wherever he can get money, bro. Like, dude, Tank needs to get out of there, bro. Look at guys were laughing at Devin Haney. I was telling guys for the longest, yo, Devin Haney's gonna get the fight. Just take some time. Devin Haney deserves the fight. Devin Haney, that's his fight. Dog, they made it happen, bro. What's Tank doing?
Tank is he bringing like more revenue, so his leverage is a little higher than Devin Haney.
But the problem is
where he goes, so he got even more leverage. So he got he would be like LeBron James. You know how they offer you money. We know how he would be like LeBron James type recruit level. He's on that level.
No bullshit. No bullshit. Though.
Yeah, he on that level, bro.
No, you're right on that, because you remember what he did with the Staples Center over there. That was a good look. When I saw the Atlanta fight, remember the Atlanta fight?
Yep.
He probably gonna sell out in Brooklyn too, bro. That's where he gonna sell that against homeboy Pedraza. And that Pedraza wasn't looking good because nobody else knocked him out since then. So
that's what I'm saying.
I go back and watch that fight periodically. I like that fight. I go back and watch.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, Tank just needs to leave. Honestly, PBC's kind of like it's in shambles right now. Like they're having issues over there. He got to head over to Top Rank or head over to the Zone.
You think? I doubt if he leave Al Heyman though.
Bro, he should leave, man. Just go, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you waiting for?
I don't think he'll leave Al Heyman, but I want him to go where he's gonna get the fight. You got
That's what I'm saying.
And Devin over there, and and you got
T. legend, bro. There. He could be a legend.
No bullshit.
That's what I'm saying,
Hall of Fame legend, and also in order for him to be a pay-per-view star, he actually has to fight them, and ain't no way around it. He can't fight certain fighters. It has to be the high level competition because
that's what I'm saying.
He can't fight certain like that guy Rivera that's on PBC or Rayo. Not yet. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying, bro. And the thing is too.
Down, so
yeah, and the thing is too is just like his issues with Mayweather, bro. They might try to just kind of hold him back. That's the only issue I have with this guy. I'm like, bro, in boxing, bro, you can't be held back, bro. Because if you're held back, bro, that could be detrimental. You look at Boo Boo Andrade, bro. I remember vividly seeing him fight back in the days on Friday Night Fights. He still can't even get a marquee name under his resume, bro.
Yeah. It depends on right people. I won't be surprised after this fight because his contract is up. He might sign with Al Heyman. He might.
He better,
That'll be
bro.
interesting.
He
And if
better.
he sign with Al Heyman, he can get all the fights at 168, or he can still because after this fight, he still can move back down and he'll just fight the winner of the interim belt, Zanjabek or whatever. We'll see, man. I seriously doubt. I don't see him leaving Al Heyman because his contract
Dude.
might not be up with Al Heyman. It might just be up with Floyd.
Floyd, damn, bro. I heard, yo, they're saying Heyman's paying guys like what $2,500 a week or something like that. They're like,
what?
Dog, you didn't hear about that? You didn't hear about
What?
that? They're saying, God, the
On the
PBC,
allowances. I heard about allowances.
yeah, they're getting $2,500 a week, bro. They signed the contract. They're like, okay, and then Heyman after the fight, Heyman will start paying him $2,400 a week, bro. That's a lot of boxers are saying that, bro. They're like, bro,
He crazy.
Heyman's doing
God
cash apping them $2,500 a week or something like that. I'm just
Nah, he ain't saying that shit to cash out, dog.
You bullshit.
no, I'm dead serious, bro. I've heard that. Yo,
Al Heyman with Cash App. Come on, bro. Ain't no private Cash App.
Hey, Heyman pop up in your goddamn notification. Oh my god!
Crazy, bro.
Say yo, they're having issues, financial issues over there, bro.
That'd be crazy. Al Heyman on Cash App, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's why Canelo didn't go over there. That's why he didn't do the.
Did you hear if you go to the Boxing Voice, Fundor's promoter said they not gonna sign Crawford because they don't got the money.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, bro.
He said it yesterday. He did say that.
They're having fight. Yo, I heard that basically they own the hedge fund company that Heyman got the money from, that fronted up the money up front to start up the PBC money. They haven't broke even. They haven't gotten their money back at hedge fund company. So that's why they're trying to get that big Canelo fight. But Canelo was like, they don't have the money either. So he went to the zone. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They're having financial problems over there. That's why Mayweather, they said Mayweather hasn't even gotten paid off for the the Jake Paul fight, the Logan Paul, and there was a fight. What was the fight before that he did? What was the fight before that he did?
The old Logan Paul money, yeah. But I heard
who was his last fight?
Logan Paul.
Like his actual last boxing fight. Was it Berto? Yeah, he didn't get paid off for that either, bro. He didn't get paid off for that. That's why he went to Japan behind Al Heyman. He went behind Al Heyman to Japan to go and broker a deal because he didn't get paid off for that.
Yeah, you see his next fight was in Dubai. So
exactly.
Maybe it falls in contracts where if you fight overseas, then Al Heyman might not be involved. Maybe
Heyman's not involved. So that's why he's doing a lot of backdoor deals without Al Heyman because Al Heyman still owes Floyd money. Floyd didn't get his money either. Floyd's not saying anything. He's quietly not saying. That's why he's trying to do deals behind the scenes.
He's probably not allowed.
Exactly.
Probably got an NDA or something.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I was talking to
crazy NDAs.
Bro, I was talking to one of my guys in Detroit, and he was telling me that he was saying how basically, Heyman, because he knows a couple guys in the PBC over there, that are in the PBC from Detroit over there, and they were like, yeah, Mayweather. They're like, yo, there's money issues going on over there. So at the PBC, they're like, they are not making the money. They're not making the money.
Look at the results, though. It's because you got to put on the big fights, and then you also got to have Al Heyman can only do but so much. It's like a parent with once you get a certain amount of you can have kids, but say if you got 15, 20, it's like the more kids you got, the more responsibility. It gets to a point where you can only do but so much. He got too much responsibility.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fighters, bro.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. I remember, I don't know, you guys know Phil Greco?
Yeah.
He's from my city, right? Me and him are from the same area or whatever, right? Went to we're from literally the York, Toronto, York area, and he signed him Al Heyman and stuff like that. And even with him, he was he had to go basically leave PBC to go get fights with the Amir Khan fight, et cetera, et cetera. You see what I'm saying? With Eddie Hearn, because there was no fights available for him. You get where I'm coming from in the PBC stable. So the money issue, that's why the fighters aren't really getting as many fights as they should be getting fights. You see what I'm saying? You have to keep exactly. So they're like, yo. So that's why he's paying guys week to week, bro. He's doing the $2,500 cash app and paying a bunch of fighters that way.
$2,500 a week is you making six figures, 100 some thousand.
Right.
Yeah, but he's paying them slowly though. So
It's
that's
not like that. But I did hear
dog. I'm
about
telling you.
allowances with if you look at the tweets of Adrian Broner
Yeah.
Is
I
that what
saw
Broner said? Broner said that?
Yeah.
about
Damn.
about allowances.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like that. I mean, I don't know. I just think they just need another network deal because Fox leaving them. It's definitely gonna be some changes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's definitely gonna be some changes. But the thing about it is Al Heyman still got the control because he could easily send his guys to ESPN because he got a lot of Alvarez. I don't know if he's still with Top Rank, but he got a lot of Alvarez. He got Danny Jacobs on design. He can really take over still. To be honest with you, because he still got the fighters. But I
Yeah.
think
I see what
it's
you're
a
saying.
conflict of interest within his own business model where he's the manager, and him sending his guys to other networks is going to compete with himself. So he has to be in a situation where he decides that he has to change his own role and his own responsibility. He technically competing with his own self. That's why he would never allow Wilder to sign a deal with the zone when they offer him 100-something million. So
That was the dumbest thing the Wilder should. That was the dumbest thing Wilder did. You know what I mean? He should have signed that deal, bro. Regardless of what, bro. I would have taken that deal. I would have went to the lawyers and been like, "Yo, let's figure this out," because there's no way in hell I'm leaving this much money on the table. No way in hell.
Yeah, but if you
No
think
way
about
in
it,
hell.
that would have went against their own pay-per-view model, and then that would have made the zone really have momentum. They'd have been like Napster.
That's the thing, though. That's a problem, though.
Right, and it have basically, but probably would have killed the pay-per-view model because Wilder would have came and it's like the snowball effect. And other PBC fighters would have came.
And that's what they're supposed to do, bro.
Yeah,
that's what they're supposed to do. Because look at it now.
With the old people that's in boxing, they never want the pay-per-view model to end. So that's why even you always hear Bob Arum talk bad about Eddie because he still want the pay-per-view model to work because that's how they make their most money. So it's like they be against each other, but when it benefits boxing as a whole for the business, they collude against Eddie. But now Eddie doing the same thing. He got pay-per-view.
He's doing the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's doing the Canelo pay-per-view, and even Sky Sports is going to do the pay-per-view with I think Anthony Joshua, right? And his next fight.
Yeah,
so the zone is doing a pay-per-view. So like, bro, I get the pay-per-view. The thing is though, they got to make that money off Canelo though. You see what I'm saying? Because they paid. Remember, they overpaid.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a good business deal. I think it was more to put PBC out of business than it was to help them business. They probably even lose money or break even.
The zone's losing mad money. They're losing mad money, yo.
Because they beef with Steven Espinosa. It's like he said Steven Espinosa didn't even speak to him for the Plant fight and really? Canelo fight. So it'd be like personal ego tripping with these guys.
Yeah, that's stupid, what it is, ego.
Yep.
That's something. That's stupid, man. Honestly, like I don't know, man. Yo, I have a question. Like when Canelo fights, because you guys are down south, right? So when Canelo fights and they do pay-per-view numbers, how does his pay-per-view, like, do a lot of Mexicans buy his pay-per-view fights, or how does it do?
They have to.
Yeah, they have to because his fan base is that. Yeah. It's like his connection and like.
So is it like is he doing a mill? Is he doing like a mill or like what 600,000? What's he doing?
He ain't doing a mill since Triple G.
Right.
He probably done like 500,000. They always exaggerate. He probably done like 5. They say 600 to 8. So
And how's he doing in Mexico as far as his numbers? Are people in Mexico buying it?
A lot of those just be regular. A lot of those don't be pay-per-view. That just be regular. So
regular
it depends on where you live.
Oh, word. So in Mexico,
it's probably regular TV. It's probably not pay-per-view, but it's pay-per-view in the UK. The zone has expanded. They expanded. They in Australia. They in the UK. So that's a big thing too. That's why Chris Eubank is probably going to fight Kell Brook, which is stupid. I think Kell Brook will fight Conor Benn, right? Don't you think he had a better chance to beat Conor Benn?
I think he's scared of him. I think he's scared though. I think he's scared because
Conor Benn?
No, I think Kell Brook might be scared just because Conor Brandon's a little bit too like he's too young, bro. He's too hungry, bro. And it's like I think Kell Brook is looking more for the money fight. Like he's looking for
But I
the
think
big.
both of them should give him the same amount of money, or Ben
Nah,
should probably give him even more. It depends on his
but it's a high
relationship with
risk though.
now. They kind of like on the outs now. They
Yeah,
not
they're
the same age.
beefing.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But if you think about it, but that would be perfect for Ben. If Ben could beat Brook, because Brook is looking good off his victory. So Brook is gonna fight Eubank. Why are you gonna go up in weight? I know it's a catch weight, but why? Fight Ben, you know?
Why is
No, I
Eubank
agree.
even calling Brook out? Like,
Yeah,
what is
I
that
guess
about?
it's a personal beef, or they just don't like each other. Yeah,
That's what I'm
kinda
saying.
crazy.
I thought
That's stupid.
I thought
Think that
Eubank was gonna fight like Andrade or something like. I thought
right.
I heard
You
that,
go after Jamal Charlo, his team, like, what's up, bro? Like, he should be
bro.
the mandatory to WB somebody.
Bro, Charlo's fighting
Crazy.
on was it?
It's
He's fighting
it's
on
nuts, bro.
June. He's fighting on Juneteenth, right? Versus who?
I
Versus
forgot
who?
who is he fighting?
Selecki.
Selecki? Oh my god, yeah, Selecki. That's right.
Bro,
I ain't watching that, man.
I ain't watching that shit.
I ain't watching. I won't even watch my highlights. Oh, people.
Charlo, bro. Charlo's treating boxing like a hustle, man. Like he's just
They all
trying to.
are.
Oh my god, bro. There's no like. He has no legacy fights,
None.
Yeah, it's just a job. It's just money.
bro. Canelo Alvarez and him are the exact same age, born the exact same year.
And Earl Spence, yup.
And you know he don't want to fight Canelo. Like you don't even want to. Mike Tyson told him, "Yo, bro, you gotta like you know what I mean. You gotta do something." Like
Nobody
he's
is
like,
in his mind. Nobody is famous. He said Benavidez' name ain't big. Like,
yeah.
who be
He's
telling him this stuff? Like
He's
I
like,
said,
Mike,
fucking
it's not like the
brainwash.
old days. Remember, he was scared of Mike. He was like, Mike, it's not like the old days. He said that to Mike. Mike's looking at me.
It's like they showing cult like symptoms, bro. It's like it's starting to be too much, man. They sound like some cult type stuff, bro. They
bro,
can't
he's
speak
scared.
their mind. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
Like,
weak, man.
Hey,
Mike
he said
Tyson.
nobody is big enough for him. Like he's this big star. Like something is going on, man.
Is
But they
Selecki
asked
big
him.
enough? Like, is Selecki big? Like, what are you talking about, bro?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Remember, they
bad.
asked him something. They asked him a question. They're like, "Yo, who do you like, or who's the best right now?" And he said, "Oh, I think he said like Tiafimo or something."
He didn't
Oh,
say
he
that
did?
shit. Did he say
Yeah,
that?
he said Tiafimo. You remember?
Oh my god.
Tyson asked him something like he said
You lying.
Tiafimo.
You
Dudes
said
are,
that,
I
bro.
swear.
You
Bro,
lying,
I
bro.
swear.
Please,
Yo,
bro.
Google it right now, bro. Go on YouTube right now. He said
Oh,
Tiafimo's
my
name.
God.
Something along those lines. I'm paraphrasing. But it was like he looked so weak, bro. He had,
That's sad,
dudes were
man.
just dudes were like,
He
oh
said
man, Charlo's finished,
Tiafimo.
man. Charlo's finished, man. This
Tiafimo.
is a finished man, bro. I'm like, this man, and I like Charlo too, man.
It's like a cult, man.
Bro, I
I
seen
don't know what
something
their
too with him.
contracts look like. They must not allow. I know they got
Bro,
NBA agreements, bro. It's too far down, though.
I'm telling you, bro. Al Heyman has these guys like, bro. What did things say? That guy from Milwaukee. What's his name? The guy from Milwaukee. What's his name?
Who?
He fought Danny Jacobs. What's his name again?
Louis Arias.
Yeah, Louis
Cuba.
Arias. Yeah. He said
Yeah.
the first time he met Al Heyman walked in the room and they started closing the curtains and everything like that, bro.
Oh shit.
He's like, he said he met him one time. They had to close the curtains and he said, bro. And then he talked and then Al Heyman left. And he's like, I never seen him again. And I'm like, dude, is that your boss? Like, is that how you're doing business? Like, dude, this 2022, bro. Like, like, is this how you guys are doing business over there? Because if that's the way you guys are doing business,
but it's like it's almost an extreme because this is such thing as being like too secretive. But if you certain businesses that you do, if it's like you want to be secretive, but if it's extreme, then it's like it kind of rubs off. So now everybody around you that work for you becomes afraid to like say nothing. It's like a cult.
that's what I'm
You
saying.
need to have a public figure that has charisma that can talk. So the people that they hire don't even really be. He need to hire people that's the opposite of him.
But that's the thing, though. But a lot of these guys don't realize, like, the problem is just like they're not looking at boxing. They claim they're looking at boxing from a business standpoint, but the reality is they're not even looking at it from that standpoint. Because the reality is, it's just like that's not how. If you're fighting once a year, you can't even talk to your manager. You're getting $2,500 on Cash App. Like that's not a business, bro. Like, dude, I'd be going to Eddie Hearn. I'd be going to Frank Warren or Bob Arman. I'll be trying to broker a deal for myself. Like, you know what? Enough is enough, bro.
word on the streets is they actually do get paid though.
Nah, bro. I'm here. I'm fans. I'm telling you from like legit sources, bro.
Oh, okay.
That they're running. They're like literally, bro. They are running out of money, bro. They are strapped for like they're down to their last legs, bro. They don't have money. It doesn't make no sense signing with them. You see what I'm saying? Like Shakur and Devin Haney, they did a smart decision in their young career, not going over there. Not going like these guys pretend like they look like they have money. They don't have money like that, bro. Mayweather, he's doing backdoor deals because he's not. He didn't get paid. They said he didn't get paid for the Berto, the Logan Paul fight. Like any fight that he's done on U.S. soil since Conor McGregor, he has not made any money.
So do you think Al Heyman is a good dude? He probably is.
No, I'm sure he is a good dude, but I think what's happening is, remember, it's not about him being a good guy. It's more about the business stuff behind the scenes. With the remember, there's other investors that front up the capital, and they want to get returns back. So maybe Heyman doesn't have the money right now at that present moment to give up the money right now. And then remember also the television providers like Showtime and Fox, they got to recoup money as well. Like the Fury and Wilder fight, those are going to do numbers. Those are heavyweight boxing. So heavyweight boxing will do numbers. You know what I mean? The Anthony Joshua fight, those were fights that they were supposed to make. Like I understand, they're doing the Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, that might do some numbers. That will do numbers as well. But outside of those, you need those big marquee fights to get the big blockbuster money. You see what I'm saying?
And that's why you need other help to help bring the stars out.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Al Heyman don't help with the star thing.
He don't even show his face. Eddie Hearn's outside every day, bro. Eddie Hearn's outside every day.
That's why you need other help, and you got to put your dream team together.
That's what I'm saying. Like Emiratis, who would you rather have as a promoter? Eddie Hearn right now, a guy who's vocal, he's outside, or a guy you can't even see at night, like a guy you can't see anywhere.
That's why Al Heyman should trust other people. He could be the type of person he might not trust. He got it his way.
I think Heyman's doing business like the old days. It's 2022, bro. You got to do business like 2022. Like you got to be outside. You got to have your boxers promote themselves. Like Weizentank and Jake Paul or Logan Paul and these guys like hanging out and him like being and him promoting himself. Like he has to be able. These guys are all in the same age group. You see what I'm saying? They're all same age category. Like you guys, like these guys got to be promoting themselves as well, and they got to be able to be self-sufficient and independent.
I agree.
Like being under Mayweather is not the wave, bro. That's not, you shouldn't like Mayweather gave you a look. Now it's time for you to go and put your butterflies out. Your wings on fly. You know what I mean? So a lot of these guys can't do that, and they're not heavyweights. They're not like intimidating guys. They're not like Wilders, Tyson Furies. You know what I mean? That they're not even like like the AJs. Those kind of guys do numbers. You see what I'm saying? Because they're big, they're larger than life. Like people, gravitate to these big guys. You see what I'm saying? Like heavyweight boxing is always the marquee boxing, right? So those guys are going to get the numbers.
I think it also depends. I think it also depends on like let's take Earl. Earl could stay with. I mean, like I think Al has his favorites. Like guys, like the top guys can do that. There's like smaller, lower level guys. They might have to go elsewhere. But it's like Earl could stay there because you had a Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia, guys who had belts. You had a Sean Porter. But see, Tank is in a position where he might have to go elsewhere because the Devin Haney Kambosos fight will be on ESPN.
Exactly.
You might need to go over there. You know.
Your opponents. If you want to be a pay-per-view star, he either gonna have to go somewhere else, or Al Heyman is gonna have to concede. Something. He's gonna have to give up something. He's gonna have to say, you know what, go out of his way to work with other people. But I think he always the A side. Like he probably like if it ain't ran his way, it's something. You know what I mean?
I saw an interview with Shakur. And Shakur was like, "Yeah, I know Tank ain't coming to no top rank." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, if I know Tank, do I know he ain't coming to the top rank? So like Al probably taking care of him, but like I'm thinking like I really think like if Tank came to Al, let's say he, the deal with Mayweather's over, he came to Al, be like, Al, I want to win a Kambosos Haney, make it happen. I think Al will do that. I mean, that's just maybe I'm naive to that, but I
think he has to. That's his fiduciary duty.
Nah, but remember though,
that's his responsibility. Absolutely.
Either the fighters get weakened and they just don't care and just concede everything to Al and they don't stand up to him,
But
or he just
remember
like
though,
a tyrant. Like something is has to be.
but
something.
remember though, that guy, what's his name, Bob Arm. That guy's an intelligent guy, but dude's an ex-lawyer, bro. Dude has Devin. He has Devin there for like. He's gonna have Devin for like at least the next 36 months, bro. Or at least like Devin's gonna be there for a while, bro.
He could go 2023 because if he fight twice this year, he just had one fight, but he got to look out for him getting robbed or something
No,
crazy.
but remember, I think he wants Devin to win because he wants Devin to go
You know
and
what?
fight
We was thinking
Lomachenko.
the same thing. Exactly. We was thinking the same thing. Like before, it was like if it was on, they could probably rob him. But now with Arum kind of backing him, his chances of getting robbed might be a little lower.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I think it'll be a draw, so they can have a rematch.
Yep. And then he'll win the rematch, or either he might win the first one and then do the rematch, then do the second, because they have to do a second fight regardless.
Yeah.
He'll win the second fight. I think he wants the Lomachenko fight, and then I think he'll even burn Lomachenko. I think he'll even burn Lomachenko and have.
I think they really want Shakur versus Haney because they know
exactly
that's the fight.
That's what they want.
I think if Haney watching the first time, he gonna slick. I think he'll find a way to either not have a rematch or have that rematch in America and not be in Australia or something. Because he ain't dumb, man.
I agree, bro. Yeah, I honestly think Haney. I want Haney to win that, bro. Like I'm rooting for Haney, bro. That's a good guy, man. People hate Haney for whatever reason.
Yeah, I like Devin too.
But I like the dude. I like his father. I like the way they go about things. These guys are honest guys, bro. They're like just stand up guys, bro. They're not. They're hard to root for.
Pissing me off. Kambosos is pissing me off.
Like Vanilla Ice. No, I'm not.
Yeah. Like Haney's hard to root against, man. The way I look at that guy, bro. I just look at him. I'm like, this guy's like a pure, like you know what I mean. His heart is pure, bro.
Real, right?
Yeah, he's pure.
Real.
Yeah, man. Like the guy's like, I just want to fight, bro. Like Campos is like, he's scared of him, bro. I know what he's doing. He's
he's trying to convince himself.
That's exactly what it is, bro.
Yeah, he talking like he an emperor. Like he act like he this big puncher. Like
he act like Conor McGregor. He talking like Conor McGregor.
Bro, nobody even knew who he was. Nobody knew who he was.
Somebody say he walked just like him. They was like, oh, that's the Conor McGregor one.
Yo, when he fought Teofimo, nobody even knew who the hell he was. No, unless you were a boxer. And like Adrian Broner said he saw him in the gym. Like he fought with him before in the gym.
Yeah,
but nobody knew who he was though. So like all of a sudden he got the belt, and all of a sudden this guy just turned into something else.
He became a lie. He started acting just like Teo. I'm like,
oh my god.
Part of his appeal was being a down to earth guy, like people could relate to. Now he's not relatable with the way he talk.
He's delusional, bro.
Yeah,
I think Lou DeBell's in his ear though. Lou DeBell's telling him all types of stupid shit, bro.
Nobody's more delusional than Teofimo Lopez, though.
Oh,
his last interviews have been like mind blowing, like between him and his father.
Yeah, that's sad, bro. No, and you hear what Devin Haney said? David Haney said he's serious. He's actually sad for him.
No, seriously, because listen, if he loses another fight,
he's finished.
He might be on suicide watch. I mean, this guy's ridiculous.
Finished. Yeah, bro. He should. What he needs to do is honestly. I think he should move up. And then he should, and then just kind of build himself back up. Like go fight in the circuit again and get some fights under your belt. And then
he got to get some honesty in his camp, though. He got to get some honesty in his camp because his dad is not a reality.
Yeah,
like he's not a good boxer. He's not. He just stands there in the Philly shell and he tries to shoulder roll. He has no jab. He don't break people down. He needs some honesty in his camp. That's what he needs.
And it's sad his dad ain't gonna give it because that's his dad personality. So unless he doesn't get rid of his dad, which he not, because he started to act just like his dad. So.
He's starting to act just like he said, yeah, man, it's all set up for Devin. I seen the scorecards already. Like, dog. Come on, bro.
It's set up for Devin. He was basically implying that he was going to duck Devin. He wasn't going to never fight him.
Exactly.
Yep. That's right. No, I agree with you. Him and the other guy over there, what's his name? Lomachenko, bro. Those guys were all ducking Devin, bro. That's why I'm happy for Devin to get this fight, bro.
That really is sad with Teofimo. It's like, is he gonna draw? It's sad with the boxing
because he's dealing with a lot. You know, he's not with his. I don't think he's with his wife no more. Like he dealing with a lot. You know what I'm
They
saying?
broke up, I think, right before the fight. It was like, yeah, he said,
Damn.
yeah. And I think he called her out of her name too. She probably figured out his lies though. He probably lying to her.
Well, it's rumors out there that the child wasn't his. So
Oh man,
Oh,
you know, so
damn, bro.
okay. That's
That's
wow.
tough, bro. That's a
That's
tough
if
pill to
because
swallow.
I didn't
listen,
know
if
that. Okay,
yeah, that's the
that's
rumor.
deep right there.
It's very deep.
Yeah, I don't. That's not cool. I don't wish that. Nah, that's not cool, bro.
That's a tough pill to swallow, man. I tell you
Very
that much, yo.
bro.
Damn, poor guy, man. It's tough,
Yeah.
man. Yo, he needs to go to 140, man. Like, what do you guys think? What's going on with Danny Garcia, bro? Like, what's going on with him?
I don't count for it
property.
anymore,
He's in the real estate.
he playing with
He
boxing. Yeah, he a rapper to be.
Oh,
Don't take
so
him.
he don't even want to box no more.
Yeah, they at that point. Him, Birdo, they all the same. Like they,
But I heard he talking about like getting the Crawford fight. Man, Crawford gonna beat the dog shit out of
That's a fight that's long overdue. Remember when his dad used to talk crazy to Crawford back in the days?
crazy.
And it was
Say
1-1.
some-
But he don't want the fight. Like he just be capping.
Nah,
If anything, put if you going because Homeboy said he gonna have a fight in June or July, so put Bud versus Thurman, and then the winners fight the winner of Saturday. Even though I'm tired of Thurman, but or have him fight Rashidi Ellis, Crawford versus Rashidi Ellis, but Rashidi Ellis probably won a tune-up.
Yeah, he better.
Wasn't Crawford supposed to fight what's his name? Custio Clayton. Who was fighting Custio Clayton again?
Boots for the IBF
Boots. Okay.
That's for the IBF #1 mandatory.
Yo, when is that fight happening?
May 14th, baby.
Okay, I'm looking for
shots.
Charlo,
yeah,
shots to Custio, man. This guy came a long way, bro. I remember watching him in the Olympics, bro. He got robbed over there.
I like the fact that he want the smoke though. Like he been one. I've been heard him saying he want to fight.
How old is he? How old is Clay?
He's 30 something though, bro. He's like in his mid 30s now.
Is he older than Earl? Earl 32.
Yeah, he's way older than Earl, bro.
Way older. He gonna get the brakes beat off his ass. Like,
is he way older? I don't know about that.
Yeah, he's like a few.
Less wear and tear though.
Yeah, he's a few years older than Earl, bro. Because, bro, I know that just because I remember seeing him like way back when, bro. No, he's 34. He's turning 35 this year, bro.
Oh, so he's the same age as Crawford and Porter. Okay. But
yeah, 87.
So he might be younger. He might be living that clean life like Fundora.
I gotta check him out. What does he do well? Like, what does he do?
He boxes.
He boxes.
Very well. Yeah, I've been hearing about him for years, and then finally he got his chance against Limpinets.
And he got robbed.
Yeah.
He got robbed, bro. Against Limpinets.
He boxed pretty well.
Yeah, so what do you think the result?
He's not active enough though. So that's what I'm saying.
That's the issue, bro. It's because
that's a problem.
He was with Lee Baxter out here in Toronto. So he was with Lee Baxter Promotion. They can only do so much, bro, out here. And then he was just fighting throughout like Montreal, in the Montreal area. He's getting a lot of fights over there early. And then in Quebec or whatever. And then after that, it was just kind of like, I don't know, man. He was getting fights, but it was just kind of like, I don't know, man. It was weird, bro. It was like he was getting fights, and then it was just kind of like he wasn't getting like the big marquee fights. And then he had like a break. Like there was a time frame where it seemed like he just didn't get any fights or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Or like he was fighting like no-namers, like in small circuits and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
He just fought in December, and then he fought 14 months prior, October.
Yeah.
2020.
Yeah.
Those
2020.
Fighting it, but he trying though. He fought Chop Corley. He KO'd him. Corley. Yeah, he solid.
Corley was done then when he fought Corley.
Yeah. He's solid. We never know. We'll see.
Does Clayton have the tools to like? Does he have tools to give Boots some resistance? Like, could it go 12 or is it going to end early?
No, it's not gonna. It's gonna go to decision. It's not gonna. He's gonna go to decision. It's gonna go to decision. I'm telling you, fam, it's gonna go. He's not gonna
put money on that, bro. It's different, bro.
And then like Boots is like really training hard for this fight. I've been like listening to him. Boots is like he really wants to make a statement.
Yeah, he's different, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you right now.
I think it'd go to 8 rounds because I think the longest Boots went was 6 or maybe 7. I think it go 8 to 12, between 8 and 12. But if he make it the distance, bro, he'd probably be like Tago. He better act like Tago was against Ryan Garcia to go to distance. He's gonna have to run. He's gonna have to really survive.
Nah. Cassio Clayton's not that kind of boxer. Though. Bro. It's gonna be Boots' best fight. I give Boots. I think he'll win by decision, but it's gonna be his best fight though. Like that, you'll look back and be
I
like,
hope
that
so.
was his toughest
I
opponent.
want to see him get challenged though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
I,
That's what's gonna
because the
happen.
thing about it is, I like his confidence because he been wanting to fight him
Yeah, I
because he
love
was
the
on
confidence.
Boxing Voice, but they chose to fight Delorme because of the name. Now it's for the IBF, so we'll see, man. If he lasts, if he make it to 12, that's actually good for Boots, so he won't knock everybody out. But I'll be real surprised, bro.
Does the dude have like good reflexes, Clayton? Like,
Yeah, he's got good reflexes. You know what I mean? He could take a punch too. The guy's he's overall a solid boxer, bro. Like technically he's undefeated. He's a solid boxer, bro. I think
Yeah.
the only problem is just he didn't get the exposure. I think the exposure because he's from Nova Scotia, right? So
What part of Canada is that? Like, if what states is it by? Because
okay, it's Nova Scotia is
it would
like
be
is
close
is
to where?
further up. It's like Newfoundland, close to Newfoundland and all those
Is it
places.
by?
damn.
Is it by like North Dakota or is it
No,
by?
That's
Nah,
not.
that
It's not.
shit's
It's not. It's far
like
up there.
Greenland.
It's like it's not even close. It's not even by the. It's not. It's not even. It's not even by any border. It's not. It takes them like 12
Almost by
hours.
Russia? It's by Russia.
Nah, it's like
Nah.
adjacent to Greenland or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Ain't it?
Jason to Greenland. Yeah, exactly.
And they
Yeah.
got black people up there. Wow.
Cold
No,
as
no,
hell.
no. Okay, so he's like African American. So basically, you know the Underground Railroad.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the lot of the black Americans they fled.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
and then they took off and they ran off to Nova Scotia and they
Nova
settled over
Wow.
there. So he's African American. So his origins are like from the South, like you know what I mean,
okay.
like
That's what I
yeah,
heard
like
about Nova Scotia. I just gotta visualize.
yeah,
it.
they got a lot of African Americans over there, like they're like
Wow.
but they're
Okay.
from back in those days. That's where their origins are from.
Kind
So
of like
he's
how
one of them.
here from the South, they went to like people from Mississippi. They fled to California and Chicago.
Exactly.
But some people there. I got you.
Yeah, so they're from like Winston-Salem and like the Carolines and all those places over there.
I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Oh, okay.
yeah. If you go out there, you'll see they got like a whole rich history over there.
People don't live in Greenland, do they?
Nah, there's no blood. I don't even know what's up there, bro.
Does people actually live in Greenland? I know people live in Iceland.
Iceland,
But
No,
yeah.
you'll get a lot of black people in Ireland. Like you go to Ireland, get a lot of black people over there, like Dublin and those places. A lot of black people over there.
New Brunswick.
Yeah,
So it's
and
called
Scotland,
Prince Edward Island.
Prince Edward Island. Yeah. There's no black people over there. Like most of the black people you see, they live in Canada. They live in Ontario, and then they live in like Quebec, and then they live in you'll get a lot in Alberta, but a lot of them are African. So they like a lot of them are like first generation Africans or second generation, or mostly first, like they're immigrants, new immigrants, and then they're
islands, bro.
And then a lot of and then that's about it, yo.
Who Prince Edward? Is he from the UK?
Prince Edward Island? Yeah, I think he's from UK.
Sounds
yeah,
like
yeah.
Prince Edward. Yeah.
So they got their own islands, bro. They probably do all types of stuff on them islands.
I saw snow bunnies out there. You go over there, bro. If you're into the snow bunnies, bro, you go over there, bro. You have a good time over there. I'll tell you that much, yo.
So that's
Prince Edward Island.
Is that a whole country or is it part of Canada?
Prince Edward Island is part of Canada.
Oh wow, but it's a whole island. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Cold as hell.
It's part of Canada.
You'd be surprised, yo. It's like kind of lukewarm over there. Like probably by now,
you've been to these places, Selector? You've been there?
Nah. But I had a lot of friends who go up there. I don't go up to that side. Yeah, I don't go up to that side, bro. Prince Edward Island and stuff like that.
Wow.
St. John's, Newfoundland, and
I heard of Newfoundland because of the dogs. Newfoundland, the dogs. Newfoundland.
Yeah, they got all snow bunnies out there, bro. You over there, man?
Yeah,
you're good money, bro. Yo, you're like, bro, you're foreign over there, bro.
Oh yeah, they love that. I know they gonna love that.
Yeah,
like
you're
Germany,
cleaning up.
They ain't seeing us.
You're cleaning up. It's easy work. You go to Vancouver. Once you go, even if you come to Toronto, bro, you're cleaning up.
I heard about Toronto.
Toronto. You're cleaning up, man. Toronto, man, you're clean with the black girls, the white girls, the Asians, the Indians, Chinese. You're cleaning up.
I heard Toronto got the
I heard Toronto
mixed breeds. That's what I heard.
Yeah, they got tons, like 1 billion, bro. Billion,
that's what I heard.
Like 1 billion, bro. You're cleaning up in Toronto.
So how far would it take you from Toronto to Nova Scotia? This is
12 hours. 12 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, wow. 12 hours driving.
Okay, so it's like from here to where I'm from. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
but over there they got mad dudes out there, mad black people out there. There's a lot of like
so what kind of
got a
animals?
lot.
They got wolves and shit up there.
Nah, no,
Bears.
just
No,
regular. Nah, it's just like regular people, bro. Like
no,
regular.
they don't got. You was man. This is in the wilderness, bro. They gotta have wolves and
Nah,
coyotes, bro. They
nah,
got to, bro.
nah.
Unless they
Like in
flip them off.
Vancouver, when you go to Vancouver, you can get like those bears. You can get bears.
Oh,
Like I
okay.
see
That's what I'm
foxes
saying.
out
They
here.
gotta
I
have
see
that, bro.
foxes. Yeah,
They
they
gotta
got
have
bears and
coyotes. They
stuff like
gotta
that.
have like. They probably got mountain lions. Yeah, they got to. Cause that's
But
like
yo,
a
Jalik, I'm
wilderness.
telling you right now, bro. Like you in Emirates, bro. I'll tell you guys right now. If you guys went to Vancouver, you guys would love it out there. Vancouver. If you're
That's
into
the
like
what? That's
fitness
like
culture,
Seattle. That's
yeah,
like Seattle. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, they got fitness culture serious over there, and on top of that too, the girls are more laid back. It's more of a chill vibe over there. A lot of snow bunnies, a lot of Asian girls, and yo, also over there, like they got a lot of mountains and a lot of like hills and like a lot
Mm,
of. So if you're into like all that hiking and all that stuff,
yeah.
that's like one of the most beautiful places to go to, man. I'll tell you that
Vancouver.
much. Vancouver, British Columbia. Just go through the whole British Columbia. You'll
Okay, so
have the
now I'm
time
starting
of
to
your life.
understand it more. So British Columbia would be like
The West Coast.
it would be like a
West Coast.
state. That's considered like the state
Yeah,
and the
state,
city. Okay, yeah.
exactly.
So what would they call it? A province up there?
Yeah, province,
A state or
exactly.
province. Okay, and then you got Alberta, which is
Alberta.
Edmonton.
Alberta,
Okay,
yep.
so Calgary and Edmonton, they both got hockey teams in the same.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Now I'm starting to see it.
Yeah.
That's
Alberta,
Ottawa.
yeah.
Saskatchewan, yes.
Saskatchewan.
Winnipeg got a hockey team too, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Winnipeg, yep.
Manitoba.
Yep.
Canada kind of big, bro. Like
It's
you
Big
right.
as hell, ain't it? Canada, big as
Part of Canada that
huge.
politically you can probably catch the ferry to go to Greenland. Greenland is owned
Bro.
by Denmark. Oh wow, okay.
If I had to drive like to
Oh,
like if I had to
bro, they
drive to
got
Alberta, it'd take me 40 hours, bro.
what?
Toronto, yeah, 40 hours, bro.
40 hours? Oh yeah, because
Yes.
it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
okay, it's like being in New York and have to drive to like
Man,
South
that's-
Dakota or something. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can see.
exactly. Cause
But
yo,
bro,
those places are right beside South Dakota.
but what you call it? What's that spot where you can drive from California all the way to Alaska? What's that called? It's a way to
That's
do that.
you gotta go the West
straight.
Coast. You gotta go through the West Coast.
I'm
So you
looking
gotta
at the map.
you go
Alaska
to
is right next
Portland
to Canada.
and
Yeah, you
yeah,
can
you go
go
through
British Columbia. You go. It's a straight.
yeah,
I think you
yep,
can drive to Alaska. It's kind of crazy to think you can drive there, but
yeah. Go to Alaska.
Damn.
it seems wild, bro. You be
Yeah, you can drive out there,
okay. I
man.
see Quebec, so that's mostly the French part. So I guess the French
Yeah,
own that. They probably own
yeah.
that in New Orleans, huh?
Yeah, they're remember the French, the Louisiana, and remember when the French colonized Louisiana, they colonized Quebec and remember they ran Louisiana at one point.
Right.
So that's where you get all those Creole people, right? So you'll get a lot of the mixed white and black people over there.
Mm.
And they're like, yeah, they'll be like Creole. They'll be like, there's like a whole, I don't know if you guys been to Louisiana, you've met people from
I
Louisiana.
haven't been, but I know about it.
Yeah,
I
there's
haven't been there yet.
so you'll get a lot of those kinds of people over there. They're the French speaking people, but a lot of the French, like a lot of that language kind of left Louisiana, but in Quebec it's still prevalent. So over there they speak
still
French
make
first.
it's still French first in school, so that's their
Bro,
first language.
you won't even get a job at McDonald's if you don't speak French over there, bro.
Okay,
Damn.
that's kind of. I mean, that's not ain't nothing wrong with that. I see Nova Scotia now. It's way up there by Maine. I see what you mean though.
Yeah,
It's
up
by
there.
Maine, and it's a little. Can you drive there? I think it's a little island too. I see it. It's on the tip of what's the state that's the farthest northeast in America? Maine, right? Or New Hampshire?
Yeah, Maine.
Maine.
Yeah,
Maine or
I think Vermont and Maine and those
Vermont,
areas. Yeah,
Maine. Yeah, so it's up by Maine. Wow.
yeah,
Oh, okay, I see Newfoundland now. Okay, I see what you mean though.
yeah. So yeah, that's where Custio Clayton's from, bro.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's from over there, bro. But yeah, they got a lot of black people over there on that side. They're all African American though, so like they're all like that's their origins. They're all like, you know what I mean? They will be like, yeah, that's where their family comes from, but they'll say they're Canadian, but that's where they originate from.
Yeah,
so.
because after a couple generations, you just kind of forget.
Nah, but with them is
Great
like
grandma.
it's stuck. It's engraved. Even the food, like they be eating
Oh,
like
for real?
catfish and all that
Oh,
stuff. Yeah,
they still got
Okay.
the African American
yeah,
That's
culture.
what's
So,
up.
okay, I
yeah.
got you. I
Collard
see what you mean.
greens and all that stuff.
That's
Yeah,
what's
Oh,
up.
okay. So they still got
Yeah.
the culture too. Okay, I
Yep.
got you. I got you. That
Yep.
makes sense now.
yeah. Cause yo, in Toronto, you're not gonna catch anyone eating like no black people out here eating collard greens or catfish and stuff.
What are they eating?
But they eating like Jamaican food or like they
Jamaican
eat
I'm,
like
I'm with
African
that. Yeah, I
food.
love Jamaican food.
Yeah, they be eating Jamaican food or African food or like they be eating
like
some
African
Caribbean food or some South American food.
Interesting.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Do they have a lot of Ethiopians in Toronto?
Yeah. Oh, flip. And yo, there's a whole section. If you came out here, I'd bring you to a
Ethiopian
section.
restaurants, bro. Ethiopian women.
I love
Bro.
Ethiopian
Restaurants.
food, bro.
You do,
Tell you,
I
bro?
love Ethiopian
dog.
food.
Bro, they got
They
some
got
joints. You
they
ever
got
come to Atlanta, Emirates, bro? They got some joints.
bro. They got
You might be
Ethiopia. They
very
got like
Emirates, but the chicks that work there is crazy, bro. I'm like,
bro.
wow.
Yeah,
Bro, they got a
yeah,
lot.
no doubt.
Toronto got like a million Ethiopians out here, bro. So like, yo, you
They
get a
probably
million.
got even more than me, more than down here. Then.
Yeah, they do, bro. You see them, yo, what the body, the frame, ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, they
Shapes,
Because they
shapes,
are
bro.
Ethiopians mixed with they got Italian in their blood, right? Ethiopian.
Well,
That's
the
what-
Italians are them. Remember, the Ethiopians are like the first people. Like they're like kind of
Right,
like the
right, right.
originators. It's like they're all
so
from
that's
like
how it was. Okay,
they all
okay.
migrated. Remember, they all migrate. So like it's like the Asians, right? The Asians they're from the what do you call it? Like the Zulu tribes in those places over there, right? They
Mhm.
migrated over from South Africa to Asia, right? So
Yeah.
you'll go to over there, you'll see a lot of the tribal people over there that look like Asian people, but they migrated. It's like the Italians. They migrated. The Ethiopians migrated over to Italy. So
Okay, I got
that's
what
what
you
it is.
mean.
And then remember, Mussolini tried to colonize Ethiopia, right?
Right.
Yeah,
right,
and then,
right.
but he was able to. I think they infiltrated Eritrea. They got Eritrea, but they didn't get Ethiopia because King
Okay, because
Selassie went to war with them.
they look Ethiopian too. Eritrea chicks do look.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but they got the
It was-
big butts though. They got big butts
Yeah,
over there.
all it says in his customer.
Yeah,
And it's
all of
crazy
them
because
joints
they
got
all
big
fight
butts.
each other. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
all of them. So yeah, they're like people say they're like Arab. Some people say, but they're probably the real Arab people. Like I don't know. Like I don't really know too. I'd have to go into the history of them, but I think they're like the first or whatever, bro. But they're really they're heavy out here. There's like you get a lot of Somalians, a lot of Ethiopians and Eritreans.
Bad too, though.
Yeah.
Somalians, yeah.
Yeah, I went to high school with a lot of them still. So like one of the high schools I went to, infested with them, bro.
See, mine wasn't really like that. It wasn't as diverse like that. Mine was like black, Puerto Rican,
exactly,
white, basically.
Yeah, mine was all like Jamaican, Caribbean, Trinidadian.
See, that's what's up.
Ghanaian.
Right there.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, that is.
Nigeria.
It wasn't as prevalent.
Yeah, Somalian. We had everything, bro. Italian. We had literally everybody. It's like everything. You know what I mean?
And this is in Toronto?
In Toronto, bro. That's how it be. Like everybody's like, you go here, it's like a melting pot. So like you get everybody from everywhere. Literally everywhere. You see what I'm saying? You get people from Mississippi, their families from Mississippi or whatever, or their families from whatever. You see what I'm saying? Like everywhere. Like you get so when you go to school here, you're gonna meet people from everywhere.
I'm looking on the map, bro. Somalia is to the southeast of Ethiopia. Okay, that's why the chicks be looking like okay.
Mm-hmm.
But then, and it's crazy. But then you look at the Kenyans; they look and it's right next to Ethiopia. They don't look Ethiopian. Maybe North Kenya do, and they got their own language.
Nah, the Kenyans, Kenya, Nairobi, and all those places. Nah, yeah, they look different.
It's like being from South Carolina. And you look different than people from North Carolina, but I guess it goes from wars and stuff like that. So
yeah, remember they're tribes too, right? So like usually, like remember before the Europeans came over, that's not the name of those places, right? Sure, they were just there was no borders, right? So you were named by your tribe. So whatever tribe you're from, that's how they were able to identify, or that's how you're able to identify who you were or where you're from. So only until the Europeans came, that's when they started to give all these countries their names and stuff like that. But before that, it was like, okay, you're from whatever, the tribe, whatever. Yeah, the Ashanti tribe or the Zulu tribe or this tribe. So that's how it is, y'all.
Because I think Sudan used to be a part of Egypt too.
Sudan, yo, they're the first people, the first human beings come from Sudan, bro. Like the first ever anything is
because because when I went to Egypt, one of the girls, she looked like us, like regular black like us, but then the other Egyptians, they look Arab. Yeah. She was from Aswan, and I'm looking on the map. Aswan is like by Sudan, North Sudan.
Yeah,
that's what she said. Aswan. But then Alexandria is by Middle East, like Saudi Arabia and shit. So
Yeah, yo. I think isn't that girl Laputa? She's from Mexico, right? But I think she's Sudanese or something like that, or Kenyan.
Lupita, you saying who?
Lupita
Oh
Nyong'o.
yeah,
She's from
that
Mexico
chick,
or
that,
Sudan or something
yeah.
like
I
that.
forget she did grow up in Mexico. I think she speaks
Wow.
Spanish. I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she's
forgot.
from Mexico. She's born in Mexico. Yeah. Oh, yeah, bro.
I know my heritage traces back to like Senegal, like Senegalese.
Senegal,
like I've
yeah.
seen
Senegal. Let me see where Senegal
I've
is.
seen these pictures of these guys from like the year 1900. They look just like me and my father. It's
Oh, for real?
crazy.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
that's
That's
what's
crazy.
up, bro.
crazy. Let me
That's
see
what's
where
up, bro.
Senegal is. Is that
So
south?
West Africa, West
Yeah,
Africa.
it's
West
like
Africa. Okay, so
right on the
okay. It's right. It's the most west. So yeah. So I'm sure the ships went right there.
Mhm.
Senegal,
Mhm.
Guinea, Gambia.
It's
Okay.
crazy. Like if the world could talk, if the waters could talk, like you know what I'm saying, like just
Yeah.
what this whole world and been through, like it's probably so
I
much.
know, bro. That'd be amazing. That's one thing I wish. You know how everything is on camera now.